What is Kyle Keller going to do here? Final time. Excuse me, not quite the final time. It will be the final time. Next time by, we will be looking at the white flag this time around. Huddleston is loose off of turn 4. Here comes Kyle Keller to the inside. Slow traffic ahead. Who's it going to be? He's going to muscle his way to the inside of Huddleston. Huddleston not going to give it up. Huddleston holding the lead into turn 3. Keller to the bottom. It's going to be another photo finish. Coming to the flag. Keller is sideways. Trevor Huddleston going to hold on and win it.
DeBerry and straightens him out coming off turn 2 after almost turning him around. White flag. That battle continues, but Chase Elliott is in his own zip code as he comes off turn number 4, wins heat number 1. Keselowski second, Gregson third, Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain advance to tomorrow night's main event. Zane Smith completes the pass on Eric Jones, moves up to 6th now with 1 to go. Lap car Garrett Smithley ahead, holds the bottom. Buescher looking which way will he go? He'll hold the station and win qualifying heat number 2 from Chase Briscoe. Van Gisbergen 3rd, Bubba Wallace 4th, Daniel Suarez 5th. They will advance. White flag, 1 lap to go. Ty Gibbs has 2 shots at a Hail Mary here, but he is 4 or 5 car lengths behind Alex Bowman, not close enough to mount a charge. So Denny Hamlin is going to wire this one. Hamlin comes home with the win. Logano 2nd, Byron 3rd, Hocevar 4th, and Alex Bowman gets the final transfer spot.
He was able to continue on as good as he has.
White flag.
Well, Tyler Reddick has had a flawless race. He didn't have to deal with any of the action.
He'll start 4th tomorrow in the 200-lap clash. Tyler Reddick ahead of Christopher Bell, both for Toyota, then 3 Fords. Ryan Preece, Austin Cindric, and Todd Gilliland will advance. And white flag, 1 to go. Berry with a 2-car length advantage. Spinner in turn 4. Ty Gibbs went around from contact. Caution out. They held it as long as they could, but Gibbs couldn't get that car rolling. And caution with the checker. Kyle Larson and Josh Berry will advance. Now Blaney is going to have to move the 99 to get by. White flag, 1 lap to go. Suarez gets out of Blaney's way, but it's too little too late. Chase Elliott into turn 3. Off of turn 4, Chase Elliott, Rick Hendrick Chevrolet win the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Fantastic job.
Go, boys. Awesome job. Appreciate y'all.
Who is willing to do what over the final green-white checker to break through for the first time in 2025?
The victory for Craig Lutz on the bottom is tantalizingly close. Can he get the win tonight over Patrick Emmerling? As a green flag comes out, Emmerling surges to the race lead. Bonsignor looking for 2nd as they head for turn 2.
Austin Pierce opens up the bottom side, tries to get a run on Craig Lutz, who slams the door. They both go after Patrick Emmerling in turn number 3.
Here comes Lutz trying to be on the defense. He'll come to the line this time by. 1 lap to go for Patrick Emmerling as Baldwin hits the wall off turn number 4, but it's Patrick Emmerling to lead the way in turn 2.
Next flag will end the race, and Emmerling opens up a 5-car length advantage down the back straightaway. Lutz will run 2nd, and they are single file off of turn number 4.
Off turn 4, though, Patrick Emmerling's going to hold on and score his 8th career Whelen Modified Tour victory at New Smyrna. And meanwhile, Mark Stewart, hard lick into the outside wall off turn 4.
Him in the best opportunity to win the race.
White flag, 2.5 miles to go.
Man, this is awesome. Bubba's out front. Don't get it too far out front.
Yeah, and now that outside lane has been able to pull that 2nd lane back, it's let all 3 lanes be pretty even.
He has officially lost his teammate. It's going to come down to turn 3. That 3 wide slowed them all down. Got 2 cars in between him and his teammate. Big runs to the outside.
One toy. Oh, and Dillon's in the wall. He moved up to the top to try to block the advance of Allmendinger, brushed the wall, but here they come for the flag. Wallace the leader. Byron on the bottom. Reddick in the middle. Dillon up top. Off turn 4. And to the stripe. Bubba Wallace for 23-11 gets the checkered flag.
And I really didn't think that Ty Dillon's car was going to be able to last. He hit the wall hard. Somehow, some way, he kept it up. And how about this? Justin Allgaier officially in the Daytona 500. Dale Jr. on fire. That's cool.
Allgaier finishes 9th.
Here they go. That's it.
1 to go. That's Jones in the middle, getting swallowed up. Austin Cindric, second fastest car in Daytona in qualifying last night. He's going to be tough to beat if Joey Logano stays right with him.
Now, Erik Jones, if he gets a run, he might force those guys to have to move and make a block. No, Logano stays with his teammate on the bumper. That's that teamwork we talked about. Thank you, Joey.
Well, we saw a perfectly executed block right there by Erik Jones. Yeah, he's got a great pusher behind him with a Ford of Chris Buescher, but he did a great job putting that car in the right position.
Erik Jones on the outside. Buescher the pusher. Cindric alone as Logano's in the middle now. Here they come to the stripe, and they're all crashing behind Austin Cindric, who I believe has beaten Erik Jones by inches.
LaJoie
What
made
the
it across
heck
too,
happened?
so LaJoie is in this race.
What a miss.
That's how quick it can happen.
That is Corey LaJoie's pickup team in this one-off ride. Jerry Kelly, the crew chief, Chris Osborne, the spotter. And they're going to be in the Daytona 500. And a recheck here.
Great job, Erik Jones. Got that run.
0.00 on the scoring monitor. Who wins it? Too close to call. NASCAR with a high-speed camera at the start-finish line takes thousands of frames per second, and they're going to have to sort this one out.
That one's, I think we're, what do you think, Mike?
I think we're sorted out.
Yeah.
The caution light came out before the start-finish line, and that will determine the winner.
Well,
Now, our camera showed at the line Jones was ahead, but who was leading at the moment of caution? That is the question.
Uh-oh.
All right, so this is our camera, not NASCAR's official, and you see the caution light come on, and there are the cars, and realize our rooftop camera is at an angle to the cars on the racetrack. So this might not be a definitive angle of the finish.
This might get awkward here. Look at
Austin
this,
Cindric has his first dual win.
Look at the look on his face.
And Erik Jones finishes.
2 is the 2 car. Time of caution, the 2 was ahead of the 43. Race winner is the 2.
Look at Parker Kligerman, 2-time winner at Talladega, a part-time driver, full-time broadcaster now. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go from Daytona. That third lane, a lot of energy on the outside.
Yeah, and this is now going to become a pushing contest as you see Parker Kligerman up the racetrack. He's got that outside lane behind him, and he thought that lane was going to have the momentum with Johnny Sauter behind him. And
here comes the run for Johnny Sauter. If he could hang on to his stride.
He's got his teammates behind him. Ben Rhodes goes up, gets into the trucks on the outside. Ben Rhodes goes around. Sauter goes around. Parker Kligerman out front. Corey Heim behind him. They're wrecking behind him. Lane Riggs goes around. More trucks wreck. Caution light is out.
I'll put it out. I got him wrecking off of 4.
Parker Kligerman.
Moves Sawalich up to third. Just one to go.
White flag is in the air officially. Butterbean Queen leading. Elio Castroneves here. Elio, what is he doing? Poking to the inside. Staying tucked up now behind his teammate.
William Sawalich able to drag him down with that side draft. He's going to have a big run to the 28 car here on the backstretch of Brandon Queen. Can he hold him off?
A lot of momentum coming from Sawalich.
No help, though, Phil. That run's going to stall right at the back bumper.
Jason Kitzmiller falling off the back as they make their way around.
Derek Nealon, the spotter. Great spotter. Kyle Busch's spotter for Butterbean.
Butterbean Queen, 27 years old, from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Big run for William Sawalich here if he can get
trying to block William Sawalich, and he does it. Butterbean wins it at Daytona. William Sawalich second, Jason Kitzmiller, LeVar Scott, Elio Castroneves unofficially fifth.
Good way. Oh, we're cracked.
And
Elio found another one.
After the checkered flag.
Wow.
That's
unbelievable.
Yeah, where they are talking about a fuel situation in the 2 camp. Jesse Love has led 28 laps today, and he's in charge of the field as we go to overtime.
He got down in front of him. Wow. Barely got down in front of him. That was aggressive. As you know, Sam Mayer didn't check up. He has Creed pushing him. Barely able to get down in front of him right there. He did not want to let that happen at all. Yeah, great job. You see Jeb Burton on the outside trying to get locked together with Taylor Gray. At that, they just get pushed away. You see the 54 drive away from the 27.
It's going to be easy for Jesse to control these 2 lanes right now because they don't have much momentum. Ryan Sieg up there 3 wide on Justin Allgaier. That's going to hurt that top lane again to be able to generate any momentum and then allow that bottom lane to really surge here. Sheldon Creed moves to the top behind Taylor Gray.
Yeah, Sheldon Creed, the great pusher. You see them wiggling right there. Taylor Gray trying to hang on to it.
Oh, big crash. And it happened right as Jesse Love was looking at the white flag. The question becomes, did the caution come out before Jesse Love got the white?
And of course,
look at all those cars.
With the flag, it's about pushing the button.
Wow. We just got word that Jesse Love did get the white. Once the leader takes the white, the next flag ends the race. The caution is displayed with Jesse Love leading.
All right, just get it back.
He is just patiently.
He's saving fuel right now.
Waiting on them to give him the word.
Yeah, baby, I think you got it.
Confirmation on the radio. There it is. Jesse Love is going to win the season opener at Daytona. That's win number 10 for Richard Childress Racing in the Xfinity Series at the World Center of Racing.
Well, he did an incredible job on that restart to slide. I mean, that was incredible that he was able to get down in front of Sam Mayer, clear him. Great job.
Oh. I was going to say, you still have to get the checker.
Yeah, they didn't realize that.
They thought it was over.
There it is. The yellow and the checker.
Steve, all you guys, hell of a job, boys.
We still have 27 cars on the lead lap. Hamlin in a Toyota, number 11 Cindric in the number 2 Ford. Lead them back to green. It's green, white, checker. The overtime rules are if the leader takes the white flag, signifying 1 to go, under green, the next flag ends the race.
The Fords are hooked up on that outside, going to the outside of no help with Denny Hamlin on the bottom.
Yeah,
big run.
You see Cole Custer just attached to the back of that 2 car. Denny got them broke apart right there. The 3rd car and behind Cole Custer right there, back attached to the 2.
The difference to the 2 and the Bell, the 20, Bell couldn't keep him behind him. Huge pushes there. Custer can't get down and fill that gap, though.
All right, Denny Hamlin has Riley Herbst, the rookie, with him in the 2 Toyotas. The 2 Fords now are broken up as Cindric comes to the inside to block Hamlin, goes back up to pick up Custer. Here they come. White flag. It's 1 to go, and Herbst is around.
Hang on to it. Still green, still green. He saved it. It will be official if that caution comes out. Pay attention to this.
Final time. Caution light at the bottom of the screen.
You see Austin Cindric doing a great job driving in the mirror, doing his block. A quick move on the outside with Denny Hamlin.
Here comes the Ford to his inside. LaJoie, there'd be pushes on both sides. Custer goes to the outside.
And they crash. Hamlin gets turned into the wall.
Oh, my gosh. Still green.
Trying to let the leaders race back. Here they come.
Still green. It's
off.
It could be a 2-time winner here. William Byron.
Byron, Nemechek, Reddick. Off turn 4 and to the flag. Checker is waving, and William Byron has won the 500 for the second year in a row.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, baby, let's go!
Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable. 2 in a row.
The caution waved just after Byron took the checker. He is the first back-to-back winner since Denny Hamlin in 2019 and 20. Tyler Reddick is second. Jimmy Johnson unofficially third.
Love you guys. Two time, baby. Let's do it. Love you, boys.
Oh, yeah. We just stay with it, boys.
Turn 4, white flag is in the air. Stuart Friesen leads.
Kyle with the run. Here goes the same move. This isn't as big of a run as he had, though.
Oh, he's not going to clear him.
This is going to be all about the push down the back straightaway.
Bailey Curry to the bumper of Kyle Busch.
Oh, and no help for Stuart Friesen.
They are bunched up into turn 3.
Oh, I like Stuart's
I like his spot. Stewart's looking okay. He doesn't have a good push behind him, though. It's going to be about the side
They're
draft.
getting squirrely behind him. Side by side, checker flag in the air. Looks like Kyle Busch.
Pulls the perfect late side draft on Stuart Friesen with no help from behind. More than Stuart can hold on.
I like that move, Eric, trying to get to the outside. Oh, gonna get the 21 loose right there. Entry to turn 3. Back to the inside.
Back to the white flag. Almirola out of line, down to the inside. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag in the race. Sideways is Retzloff. Austin Hill back out front.
And now they're 3 wide behind them. Almirola is going to have to get a push from Justin Allgaier here to generate more momentum. I don't know how. Oh, Retzloff sideways. Big wreck.
Big crash down the back straightaway. If the caution comes out, the race is over. Right now, we stay green. Hill in front of Almirola and Allgaier. Here's Austin Hill, back to back to back. He does it again at Atlanta.
Wow. Larson Chastain, 2 Chevys on point. Green-white checker.
3 out of the last 6 have ended under caution here. I want to be in the lead when that white flag drops. Push, push, push. Here we go.
Here we go, Clint. Hocevar to the middle. We saw this exact same thing play out last year coming to the checkered flag with that second row right there.
Who does the help go with, though?
Now you see that outside lane and Christopher Bell.
All right, the restart is under review as we come to the white flag under green.
They're
Next
touching,
flag
they're hitting.
4 wide.
Battle for the lead. Bell and Larson. Not a lot of help coming. You know, they get a run. Here comes those tires. Blaney, Hocevar to the outside. Big run's coming into turn 3. Here we go.
And there you go. It's going to be whoever gets there first with that push on the outside. And Hocevar
to the caution. Caution is out. Crashing into turn number 3.
Who was in the lead? Hocevar was right there between Larson, Bell, Hocevar. Which one is it, guys?
Josh Berry is all piled up. And it doesn't matter who got to the line first.
That's why I was telling you I want to be in the lead when that white flag drops.
It's the moment of caution that will determine the winner. Now, the restart was under review, and I believe they've cleared that. Christopher Bell scores in Atlanta after the Toyotas.
Fantastic job, Bell. Really proud of you, man. You really dug in there.
Toyotas did not qualify well at all. They were in the trunk. And yet, Joe Gibbs Racing, Christopher Bell, Adam Stevens find a way.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Connor Zilic started on the pole. Plenty of adversity in this race, but now he's less than a lap away from finishing the deal.
And one of the things I've noticed, his lap times are dramatically slowed down. He got the message. He had a 4.5-second lead. He's let William Byron cut 2 seconds out of that almost, but he still has a 2.7-second lead as Taylor Gray and Jesse Love go side by side to turn 1. Jesse he'll have the inside into turn 2.
Taylor Gray is telling Jesse Love, you better be glad I'm saving fuel. He's like, that's the only reason you got by me.
But I think even with the spots that he has lost, Taylor Gray's going to feel really good about 7th if he can bring it home.
It's going to be fun to hear from Connor if he's able to get back to the start-finish line just about this day, because it's going to show that he won practice, set on the pole, and won the race, but it was anything but easy.
What amazes me about him is with all the hype, and I know he pays attention to that, and he sees it, and he feels it, and he hears it. That, for a lot of young drivers, would just crush them. They would make mistakes, but we just haven't quite seen that. Yes, was he overly aggressive at one point? Sure, but the speed has been there all weekend. He's done it from the first lap of practice to now on the final lap of this race. He has commanded this with just the most speed in the field. It is so impressive. There's a lot of hype around him, but for good reason, Adam. This is what he does.
He's dealt with the pressure quite well. Going to make his Cup debut tomorrow. But this season, all about what he does on Saturdays. Off of turn 20, Connor Zilisch is a road warrior. Second career victory for the driver out of Mooresville, North Carolina, comes at Circuit of the Americas.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Way to go. Way to go. Whew. Congrats, Connor, man. Awesome job today, bud.
He didn't get into 20 very good, but he got off of 20 good. I'm talking about Byron, but I still don't think he's close enough. I think you're going to have to wait till 6A, Kevin.
Well, he's going to have to make something happen off of this corner right here to be able to get down the hill into turn 2 to be close enough for 6A.
Reddick really got into turn 1 very well, but loses ground heading into the S's.
Here we go. We're going to set up for the end of these S's. Bell got through there perfect.
Yeah, and it kept that dive bomb from being able to happen from William Byron. So running out of opportunities pretty quick right here for William Byron.
Just a couple more chances.
Last week, Bell led only the last lap, said, I love super speedways.
Oh boy.
What's he going to say about road courses today?
Well, he's going to have to survive 15. You see the back of the car right there.
He's on him.
He's going to have to survive 15, Clint.
Oh, this is a different stride. Now he's going to try to do the crossover. It gives him a good drive up off the corner as he's looking to the inside. Not close enough.
Well, he's close. He's as close as he has been.
One more chance.
And Reddick drifts back a bit. 19 and 20 for all the marbles.
Well, you saw
cross him over coming into 20, the last corner, guys.
Christopher Bell went in shallow right there, so now he's got one last chance.
A defensive move, and here they come to the front straightaway. Bell grabs a gear, and that is going to do it. Christopher Bell goes back-to-back super speedway road course winner. Byron second, Reddick third. Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch.
Wow, how about Chase Elliott coming all the way back up to a top 5? Fantastic ending of that race.
Yes, sir, that is a winning streak, that's for sure.
That was a hell of a drive today.
That was a great race.
Yes, sir.
One lap dash to settle the General Tire 150 from Phoenix. Butterbean and Cruz bring us down for the restart. One lap to settle it.
Cruz is coming. Look at Lapcevich on the inside.
Lapcevich with a great drive to the bottom. 3 wide for the race lead as they go to turn 1. Butterbean washes wide as there's contact behind him off turn 2, and Butterbean has got the lead, but not by much. Final corner. Cruz trying to get to the bumper. He's to the inside. Here they come to the checkered flag. Clean off the wall. And Cruz is going to win on his Joe Gibbs debut at Phoenix.
Overtime is sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Allgaier's pushing the 19 up. The 19's trying to push him down.
A duel in the desert. Here we go.
Really good restart by both of those guys. The 19's going to be able to be on his outside as they get down into 1 and 2. Is Brandon Jones going to make it 3 wide? Oh, Justin gets loose. Gets up into Eric there.
They push up. Brandon Jones is there.
Bowman.
And right up the middle, Alex Bowman takes over the race lead.
It's not over yet, though. That 19's still on behind Alex Bowman as they get into turn 3. Can he make anything happen? He's had that outside all day long.
That's where he's at right now, and he's going to have potentially a lot of momentum down towards turn 1.
White flag is out. Next flag will end the race.
Close. Oh, he is. Is he going to get inside of him right here? Maybe give him a little love tap, get him loose as they head down into turn 3.
Eric Almirola is there. off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Bowman in charge.
Does he choose to use the bumper here?
Could it be another last lap pass? 19 to the inside. They wash up at the line. It's going to be Eric Almirola who delivers. What a finish!
And clean. Didn't run into the back of him. Anything. Bowman gave him a little bit of room.
Great job. Great job, boys.
They will get the restart with 2 laps to go. Bell and Hamlin. Berry and Larson. Here we go.
And a good start by Denny Hamlin on his outside.
Oh, and the 24 car gets underneath the 21 there.
Sure
Josh
did.
Berry left the door open there.
Huge for William Byron. Right back to 3rd place. Can he keep it?
Well, and that's what we talked about on these used tires.
Look at this. Bell got into Denny. Denny got loose. Here comes Larson.
Larson
stay to the
nowhere
outside.
to go on the outside. Hamlin is there. They stuff it into turn 3. Hamlin high. And caution. No, white flag. White flag. Here we go. 1 lap to go.
The race is on. They're 3 wide.
Bell solidifies the lead.
No, Denny's still there on his outside, hanging tough.
It's all going to come down to what happens right here on the entry into turn 3.
Don't take yourselves out and hand it away. Don't do it. Keep an eye on Larson.
Off turn 4. Bell edges ahead and wins 3 in a row.
Wow.
That was awesome.
What a great finish.
Great job, Christopher Bell, man. 3 in a row. Can you say?
How about 3 up
You
in a row
can't
there,
say
bud?
enough
Good
about
job.
this guy.
On the top of 1 and 2. He's the only truck I've seen that far up there. Got a huge run.
White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go for Corey Heim. The 22-year-old from Marietta, Georgia. He's led the most laps officially tonight, 41 laps. He had to earn it. Passed more than 40 trucks tonight to get to the lead, and he does it. Corey Heim wins at Las Vegas. 13th career win.
Oh, we were pretty tight there at the end. Could have been just for your notes, but nice job, guys. Incredible pit stop. Got me the track position I needed there. Thank you, boys.
Last weekend at Phoenix. He's dominated today. The champion is in championship form one more time.
We saw the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Smooth sailing. He's got a gap.
His whole family is here. Saw his dad earlier, his wife Ashley, and the girls in attendance as well.
Yeah, great work by the team there. They've done a really good job. Justin's done a great job executing all day, being able to wrap the bottom as good as he has. You know, the race has just kind of been won by the driver. Good car, maybe, too.
The champ is going back to the playoffs. First win of the year for Justin Allgaier comes at Las Vegas.
Let's go. And to have Jarrett here win, I win some race, but still here too. What an awesome race, boys. Y'all brought a freaking rocket ship.
That's a battle for 4th, right?
Austin Hill comes back.
Austin gets 1 more.
He does. How about that day?
Hey, they got lucky without that yellow, right? Not having a yellow.
How about we have a wreck on lap 1 of this race, and the only other cautions are the stage ends. We run the final stage, green all the way. Hollywood celebrating with the American flag. This team has been so close this year. Today, Justin Allgaier closes the deal.
Well, up to this point, maybe the biggest line on Josh Berry's resume is he was high school classmates with Taylor Swift. Maybe today she'll be rooting for him. White flag. Last lap for Josh Berry and the Wood brothers to seal the deal in Las Vegas. Suarez 1.1 seconds back. His last lap a 10th faster than Berry's. Ryan Preece having a career day in 3rd. Ross Chastain, William Byron, 2 Fords, 3 Chevys in the top 5.
How about this? The Wood brothers, we're back.
What an unbelievable day for this car and that driver, Josh Berry.
Josh Berry and the Wood brothers win in Las Vegas. Gets his... Eddie and Len Wood and their sister Kim Woodhall and the next generation of the Woods that run this family race team Home is Stuart, Virginia, just west of Martinsville. And there's nobody on pit road or in that garage area who is not happy for the Wood brothers today.
Good job. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Suarez on his outside. Suarez, great job by him. Ryan Preece, great finish. Chastain needed that. Allmendinger. Kaulig Motorsports, that 16 car had a good day today.
Kyle Larson's coming to the white flag. So the next flag will end the race. Corey Heim has absolutely dominated this race. Kyle Larson, the leader of the race currently, spun out to bring the caution out here in stage 3. We all thought that Kyle Larson would be one of the dominant trucks tonight. He's not rarely challenged on a racetrack like this when you can run up against the wall at Homestead. We thought he would be in contention to win, and tonight Kyle Larson stays with it and finds himself going to victory lane in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series at Homestead Speedway. What a night.
Wow, restarted 22nd with less than 40 laps to go.
Awesome.
And the last half a dozen laps, he was almost a second a lap faster. Just blew their doors off.
Overtime is brought to you by Credit One Bank. Here we go to finish it at the Homestead Miami Speedway.
Oh, Mayer got into the back of Larson before they ever launched up the restart zone.
What a gift for Austin Hill right now. He gets clear to the bottom right here. Can he hold them off?
And Justin Allgaier trying to make it happen in that outside lane.
Oh, yeah, and it's not over yet. It's a long ways here. Do you see these two are going to battle for the lead down into turn 3?
These two are not just racing for a win, they're racing for $100,000 in the dash for cash. I'm talking about the duo out front, the 7 of Justin Allgaier, the 21 of Austin Hill. They've both won this year, and they're coming back to the white flag.
And Austin Hill's going to squeeze him as much as he can. Justin Allgaier's going to try and dive as low as he can here into turn 1 and overdrive that car on the entry.
1 lap to go. Next flag ends the race. Allgaier trying to nose out front. Sam Mayer is there as well.
What a move by Justin Allgaier. Cleared him down there through 1 and 2. He's got a major gap to those two side by side behind him.
Last week, Allgaier was great. He was dominant, and he pulled away at the end. Today, he's trying to steal one. Can he go back to back off of turn 4? Here comes Justin Allgaier. He's going to win at the Homestead Miami Speedway and get the $100,000. How about that?
What?
All you guys on this 7 team. Oh, dude, I wanted to run just good. I didn't have to win. I just wanted to run good at Homestead one time, and you all finally did it for me. Thank you.
And right now, he is looking at the white flag. Final time around for Max Reeves. Cleanly down into turns 1 and 2. No pressure from behind down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. He will be looking at the checkered flag. Final time off of turn 4. Max Reeves makes history, winning in his ARCA Menard Series East debut here at Five Flags Speedway.
White flag for Larson, who's only led 18 laps today.
Yeah, I mean, he's flat out the best at riding the wall. We would consider him the best at this particular racetrack, and all weekend he has put on display exactly what we think with his talents.
Kyle Larson about to become the 3rd winningest driver for Hendrick Motorsports, behind Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. 2/3 of the clean sweep for the weekend. And coming around turn 4 for his 30th career win, Kyle Larson for Hendrick Motorsports and Chevrolet wins in Homestead.
That's a big win for him. Good run for Alex Bowman. It's a heartbreaker. Did a great job. Great weekend. Good turnaround for Chase Briscoe in that 19. But you can't keep a good man down. This man owns this racetrack, Kevin.
White flag is in the air. 1 to go. Daniel Hemrick. He's gone to the Cup Series, Xfinity Series, back to Cup, and this year came back to the Truck Series where it all started. He has worked his career off trying to get to victory lane. Comes out at turn number 4. Daniel Hemrick, checkered flag, he wins it at Martinsville Speedway. And he picks up that $50,000 bonus for the Triple Truck Challenge.
The kids are going to victory lane.
Great run.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Bill. Back that way. Josh, congrats on your personal, man. Good crew. Badass job. Always. Thank you so much for believing me.
Overtime. 2-lap shootout. Caution comes out before the white. We reset and do it again. If the leader gets back to the white flag, next flag ends the race. Front row, Sammy Smith, Brandon Jones. Watch Taylor Gray in row 2. It's overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Taylor Gray's right there on the rear bumper. Starpoli's in the wall.
No caution, we race on. Here comes Taylor Gray to the inside. Side by side for the lead into turn 3. Coming back to the white flag at Martinsville.
And he did it exactly like Sammy Smith did it, maybe even a little bit cleaner. Moved him up the racetrack, and potentially he's going to clear him off for turn 4. They're side by side to turn 1.
Taylor Gray back to the race lead. 3 of the last 6 races at Martinsville have had a last lap pass. 54 in charge. Sammy Smith is there. Justin Allgaier is there. Will there be contact? There is. There goes Gray. Here comes Allgaier. Austin Hill out of nowhere. It's going to win in Martinsville. Do you believe that? With a huge crash at the start-finish line.
Dude, I hate this place too, but that was unbelievable. Good job, dude. Good job.
And it's not just a win, it's $100,000 and the 100th win all time for Richard Childress Racing. An incredible finish at the paperclip.
Wow. And take this white flag as the biggest relief he's seen all day.
And keep an eye on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Not quite close enough to contend. Bell, Wallace, Elliott separated a little bit apart. Here comes Hamlin.
It's been a decade, Mike.
Yep, the short track specialist from Chesterfield, Virginia. Denny Hamlin delivers. He comes off turn 4 and wins the Cookout 400 for his 55th career victory. Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace.
Way to go, Chris Gale.
Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, the top 5.
Great job, man. Great job. Put on a class there at the end, taking care of those tires.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Denny Hamlin ties Rusty Wallace for 11th on the all-time Cup Series win list.
To deal with any more restarts at such a difficult racetrack.
White
Here
flag,
it is.
one more good lap.
Flag in the air,
Don't
1
change
lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Oh, it's like a sigh of relief when you get to the white flag, Adam. All he's got to do, not make any mistake. Oh, he's getting so close to the wall in the last lap. Feeling good about his car. What a great job by Brandon Jones today.
Safely off of turn 2. Hadn't had a top 5 since Charlotte last year. Was able to deliver that at Phoenix. Couple of top 10s. Been the model of consistency in the last month. Back to Joe Gibbs Racing and back to victory lane for Brandon Jones. He gets his 2nd career victory at Darlington.
Hell yeah, boys. I am so proud of this race team. Brandon, great job. Hell of a job, team.
We're going to go 3 wide down the backstretch. Here's Tanner Reif to the bottom. Eric Johnson Jr. to the middle. Todd Souza, the lap car, to the top side of the racetrack. 2 to go. Here comes Tanner Reif, and here comes Eric Johnson Jr. A 3-way battle for the win here at Tucson Speedway. Coming to the white flag. This time around, we are 3 wide in turns 3 and 4. White flag up. Tanner Reif leads him across the stripe. Final lap here at Tucson. Tanner Reif to the lead, but here comes Eric Johnson Jr. down the backstretch. Final set of corners. Who is it going to be? Reif to the bottom. Eric Johnson Jr. to the top. Give it to Tanner Reif at the start-finish line. Thrilling finish here at Tucson Speedway. Unbelievable action. What a finish. And Tanner Reif going to go back to victory lane for the first time since 2022.
Here we go. Green, white checker to settle the Goodyear 400.
You see a great restart by Denny Hamlin in that outside lane.
Good push by Byron behind him as well. Byron can get clear of Reddick off the 2. Maybe he could put the pressure on him. Still there. Door to door.
Bell moves up to 4th. Blaney back to 5th. 3 wide going into the corner, into turn 3. Bell had a look, couldn't do it. Byron around the outside, bounces it off the wall. He's going to come for second place, but Denny Hamlin is long gone at the white flag.
Well, Denny Hamlin, they executed that pit stop really well, and now he's been able to take advantage of that with these guys racing behind him and just get a lead that is going to take him to the checkered flag.
Unbelievable. Blaney under fire from Chris Buescher, may lose 5th before this is over. They are double file. Up front, it's single file. There's a crash off turn 2. Never mind. Denny Hamlin comes off turn number 4 and doubles up. Hamlin wins the Goodyear 400. That was John Hunter Nemechek, a harmless spin off turn number 2. No caution. 2 in a row. And Hamlin, Martinsville, Darlington.
Thank you guys in the pit road.
White flag is in the air for Chandler Smith. Last went to victory lane in 2021. Comes back to the Truck Series. Can he pull it off? 2 more corners. Chandler Smith, Front Row Motorsports, welcome back to the Truck Series. He wins it at Bristol.
Good job, Chandler. Great job, guys. Great job, everyone. Hell yeah. Hi, bro. Back white flag. 1-4, good one. Plenty of room out back.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Absolute domination.
He's led 275 laps. Dominating win for Kyle Larson. He is brilliant at Bristol.
Quapple got second for Justin Allgaier. What a run.
Good job, guys. Yeah, great job. Awesome.
First career win for Adam Wall on the pit box. And as I watch him celebrate in the Hendrick camp, I think about the week that was and the loss of good friend John Edwards. The stickers on the cars. And we'll be thinking about John in victory lane today.
You know, for Larson, I know he's got to be thinking about this truck race now. I mean, so close to the sweep.
Finished second, had a chance to win it. Late caution foiled his chance, or he would be grabbing the broom that Kyle Busch has used here twice, sweeping the weekend.
And that's what he's after. He wants one of those bad. He's tried at Homestead, tried here, so close.
The goal today was to win one for John. In the memory of John Edwards, Kyle Larson dominates and wins Bristol.
Congrats, pit crew, too.
3 laps to go in the Icebreaker 150. The race leader, Ron Silk, to the outside. Patrick Emmerling down low as they come up off turn number 4 for the green flag with 3 to go.
Here we go. Outside lane looks the quickest, and it is Ron Silk to lead the parade off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Moving now to the inside. All of a sudden, here comes Austin Beers. Beers makes the move to the bottom. He'll challenge for second. Beers will move in, but Patrick Emmerling comes back to life.
Silk opens up a healthy advantage in the race lead. Less than 2 laps to go. The battle for second. Austin Beers to the inside. A bit loose off turn 2. Here comes Emmerling back to the outside.
Emmerling still trying to hold on. Beers is right there. This time, when they come off the turn and heads to the stripe, they're still evenly matched. 149 up on the board.
White flag is out, and Ron Silk with a healthy advantage as they battle for second behind him. It's Emmerling around the outside lane, but Silk in turn 3 headed for the checkered flag.
Off the turn, it is Ronnie Silk to take down the win. But the story for second is Patrick Emmerling to finish in the runner-up spot. Great run for Trevor Catalano, unofficially in 3rd. Austin Beers for 4th. Justin Bonsignore to round out the top 5 with Chase Dowling to finish in position number 6.
Tyler Ankrum hangs on. Chandler Smith was closest to him.
Garcia, the next in line, running second, 8 seconds. He can coast. He can
Final
slow
lap,
down.
guys. The white flag is out. Coast to the finish. Tyler Ankrum, hang on. 130 races since he has gone to victory lane. Last pitted on lap 112. The others behind him, last pitted on 119. They're out. He hangs on. How slow is he going on this final lap? Checker flag is in the air. He gets it done. Tyler Ankrum, your winner in a fuel conservation.
He wants a piece of hardware to go along with it. He's one lap away from grabbing a win at the Rock.
White flag up for Brent Crews. He has no pressure from behind. Cleanly down into turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch for the final time. 5.6 seconds ahead of William Sawalich. Crews keeping that car painted to the white line. He's off at turn 4. Brent Crews gonna pick up the win here at Rockingham.
Wreck over here, front row, Sammy Smith, Taylor Gray. It's overtime at Rockingham, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Letsoff gave Taylor Gray a pretty big shot there. So did Jesse Love in the back of Sammy Smith. Moves him up the track.
Oh, Jesse Love got in the back of Sammy Smith just a little bit.
Jesse Love drives through, takes the top spot. Sammy Smith is second, Harrison Burton up to third.
A ton of speedy drive there down on the backstretch, but what a move by Jesse Love. Used him up a little bit, but got to the bottom. Take the lead.
Once we get the white flag, the next flag will end it. We've got the white flag, and now if the caution comes out, this race is over. Jesse Love down the back straightaway. He was not born the last time the Xfinity Series came and raced at Rockingham. He's been good all day long, played the patience game at the front at the end. Jesse Love, second win of the year, comes in our return to the Rock.
Green flag in the air. Lawless Allen on the bottom, Thad Moffitt on the top.
Oh,
they go 3 wide, coming down to the apron and into the wall. The 70 crashes hard, collects 5 or 6 cars at the front though. And they throw the caution.
Caution is out.
Who was it?
It looked like Lawless Allen.
I believe so. Who got through the gears first? We talked about it.
Yeah. There's the restart line. It's not a restart zone in ARCA, just that line where Lawless took off. Solid restart by Lawless, getting up through the gears. Thad did a good job as well.
And Isabel Robusto did a good job sticking with her teammate, pushing hard. He just didn't have the same help. But right here, you can't tell. I might.
It is official.
Green light
we just got word. It's official. Lawless Allen has won the race here in the General Tire 200 at Talladega. First time winner, Lawless Allen.
White flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. If the caution comes out now, this race is official. Here's Jeb Burton inside lane, 27 trying to take the lead.
He tried to cover Jeb there, but he was too late. Jeb Burton put it beside him and is now controlling that middle and bottom lane.
Yeah, and we're going to see Jesse Love. Can he make it 4 wide, 3 laps in a row as they get down to turns 3 and 4? Austin Hill gives him a big push.
Oh, there goes the 88 of Connor Zilic, 3 wide out front. We stay green for now. There's the caution. And who was leading when the caution came out? They were 3 wide. This will take a while to sort out. Unbelievable what we saw coming down the back straightaway. Final lap here at Talladega.
These are some of the images that NASCAR is looking at.
21, 27, then the 2. 21, 27, then the 2. Bring the 21 to the start-finish line for the burnout interview.
There's the word from NASCAR. Austin Hill has won for the first time in his career at Talladega. It's his 9th win in the draft. He's the best all time in the Xfinity Series.
I love the angles that we had of that too, of the timestamp, the 3 different shots we had that NASCAR uses to determine that. I felt pretty good for Austin Hill or Jeb Burton. You can kind of tell that Jesse was out of it. What a job.
Larson down there on the bottom of the racetrack doing everything that he can do to get a side draft off that 60 car Ryan Preece to pull him back.
You want to go now. If that caution comes out, the race is over. Zane Smith spit out. Ty Dillon is out. Here comes Hocevar.
And that'll affect the whole row up on the top.
Off turn 2 for the final time. Still 2 Fords in front of 2 Chevys. In front of a Chevy and a Ford 2 rows back. There's the bump from Larson, trying to get that number 2 out of the way so he can make a move. Who's going to come to the outside?
It's the gaps. The energy's going to come from the gaps. Watch him. See that 5 car slow down? He's trying to create a gap to get a run on him.
And there's those lap cars up in the front. That should help that bottom lane get a little bit of draft coming to the finish line.
Into the trial, the final time, jostling 3 wide behind the first 2 rows. Cindric, Preece at the line. Who?
Cindric I like Cindric, and it's because of them lap cars in front of him. He had the upper hand with the cars in front. That was perfect timing for him.
Just a little bit of draft helped that bottom lane move forward.
Here it is, the run to the line behind those lap cars, and it is Austin Cindric beating Ryan Preece by about 3 feet for his 3rd career victory in his 125th start.
Here we go. Overtime, number 2. Corey Heim, Ben Rhodes with another great push on the outside.
It's a good push back on the bottom.
Raja takes a peek, thinks twice.
Ben's got there again.
He's on his right rear quarter.
Whoa, what a run for Ben Rhodes.
And they're going to side draft each other crazy down this back straightaway.
Through turn 3.
He's still there.
And look at Hemric's going to have a big run.
Where's he going to take it, though?
3 wide.
White flag in the air. Ben Rhodes with the nose ahead. Here comes Daniel Hemric on the inside. They're 3 wide on the final lap.
Corey Heim through the middle. Off turn 2. He's going to grab the lead back.
He's going to clear.
Wow.
Corey Heim takes over the lead. Daniel Hemric right behind him. Corey Heim has had heartbreak after dominating these races. Can he hang on? Out of turn 4. He does it. Corey Heim wins at Texas Motor Speedway.
Nice
job, buddy. Nice job.
What a drive. Look at that. And here they come to the Echo Park restart zone.
Nick Sanchez wasn't the back bumper of Larson there. Taylor Gray gets in the back bumper of Sam Mayer.
You want to give him a push, but a little bit of a wiggle, loss of momentum. Here comes Larson in the outside lane. 88 takes the lead.
Oh no, and Nick's into the wall there, got too high up. And Sam Mayer trying to fight off Taylor Gray on the outside, but that all opened it up for Larson on those newer tires when Sam sort of got sideways in through turns 1 and 2.
Larson back to the white flag. Remember, once he takes the white flag, next flag ends the race, whether it be the caution or the checkers.
Taylor Gray cleared Sam Mayer there for 2nd. I think he's probably a bit too far back to make a run at Larson there. Sam Mayer fights back to the outside, but he's too high as well.
Great effort for Taylor Gray to get the 2nd. Kyle Larson filling in for the injured Connor Zilich. Found out midweek he was going to drive the 88. It took him a while to get there, but he proves once again just how good he is. Kyle Larson once again at Texas.
Great car, Marty. Good job. Fatty, thanks for stepping up for Connor. Awesome.
Dives it off into turns 3 and 4. White flag will be waving this time around. Denise Engel with the white flag. Final lap for Max Reeves. He chases Zachary Tinkle down into turns 1 and 2. Zachary going to try to stay on the lead lap, or at least in front of Max Reeves. Max into turns 3 and 4. Looking at the checkered flag, he is going to go 2 for 2. Max Reeves picking up the win here in Nashville.
The second row on either side of the equation for the Penske cars.
It'll be 2 laps to go. Green flag.
Man, they stacked them up. That's as tight as the whole field has been.
Pretty slow start, wasn't he?
Whoa, Ty Gibbs squirreled around there, but saves it. A lot of action in the back, up front, side by side, but Logano pulls away. Here comes Chastain. He's to the inside of Blaney and is going by for 2nd.
Yeah, you see Ricky Stenhouse in the middle right there for 4th place.
Larson and Jones surrounded.
Never lifted.
Austin Dillon moving up. And Logano trying to drive away. White flag, 1 to go.
Well, Joey Logano has done a great job today. They started deep in this field, and he has driven his way to the front, capitalized on every situation, and put himself in position to win this race.
Logano 5th at the flag last week, disqualified for a missing nut on the spoiler brace. Redeems it all right here around turn 3 and 4. Joey Logano will get his 37th win The AAA Ford for Roger Penske will go to victory lane.
Yeah! Way to fight! Yeah!
Remember, no restart zone in ARCA. It's just a restart line at the beginning of the restart zone.
You see the gap to the 20 and the 28 there.
Green flag back in the air. 1 lap to go here in overtime at Kansas. Pushed out to the front. Into the top is the 28 car. Now side by side for second. Lawless Alan and William Sawalich, but it's Queen pressing that lead.
Lawless Alan lost a little momentum. Mason Mitchell's going to be able to get up beside him. Mason's in that 25 car.
Into turn 3, it's Brendan Queen. 2/10 of a second lead on the 18 of Sawalich. Off of turn 4, into the tri-oval. Brendan Queen, checkered flag in the air, and Butterbean wins at Kansas.
Carson's going to have to block him.
White flag is in the air.
Get to the outside lane.
Last lap at Kansas Speedway. Lane Riggs wants it. Carson Hocevar's been hanging on to it.
Oh, it's going to get tight off of the corner. Oh, he turns them.
Contact. They're both in the outside wall.
They both save it.
They're still digging.
Wow.
Last lap. Through turn 3. Lane Riggs on the gas. Can Carson Hocevar hang on? They were both in the wall, and here they go. Checkered flag is in the air. Carson Hocevar wins it at Kansas Speedway.
Yeah! Thank you. Thank you. God, it's been so long. Thank you. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Big Crew. Thank you, Delaware Life. Everybody.
It's in the air. It's going to be official right here.
White flag, 1 to go.
And that's all Kyle Larson was looking for. He just wanted to get to that white flag to capitalize on a day that has just been absolutely
See him
dominant.
pull way down off the racetrack. Get away from that wall. Just limp this thing around. A lot of rubber coming off the front of that car.
A 1.1 second lead on Christopher Bell and a couple of lap cars.
He's got
Bell
trouble
clears
with
the
his
lap
right
cars.
front. He's way slow on the track. It's just like Hocevar. You see the rubber coming off that right front?
Here he comes off turn 4. He's going to make it to the line. And Kyle Larson beats Christopher Bell.
Great execution all day. All day. Pit road, restarts, all that. Good job,
I don't
guys.
know if he was managing that or not, but when he came off of turn 2, there was a lot of rubber coming off the right front.
He's on that second row. What will they do?
Here we go. Chandler Smith on the inside. Corey Heim out front. What a restart.
Great
But
restart.
look at Lane Riggs up high.
Great restart by the 11. Lane Riggs really good through 1 and 2. He's going to clear for second.
Corey Heim's already been run into once.
Corey Heim tried to protect. He got into turn 3 way too deep. Loose.
Oh, sideways.
White flag.
White flag is in the air.
Slide job.
Last lap of this
Slide
race.
job.
Lane Riggs into Corey Heim.
Corey Heim
goes around. It's battle of the teammates to the finish line. Who's it going to be? Chandler Smith with the advantage over Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs sideways. Checkered flag in the air.
Caution flag with it.
Chandler Smith. What a last lap.
Well, one of those 2 cars can start inside the second row tomorrow night.
That's right. This battle right here is a whole row.
I appreciate William Byron's patience, though. I mean, you can just nail him and move him out of the way. He hasn't touched him.
Final lap. Chastain outside, holding Byron down as they come off the corner. Keselowski will win it, and Chastain takes the second spot from Byron. Blaney 4th. Bowman rebounds for 5th. Bell with a lead of 1.7 seconds. Gets the white flag this time. He is 1.8 seconds up on Joey Logano, who remains half a second in front of Chase Elliott.
Yeah, and he's pretty much smoked him in this heat race, Mike. He's put on a clinic.
So a mixed race for Joe Gibbs Racing. Christopher Bell gets the checkered flag, 2 seconds ahead of Joey Logano. Elliott 3rd, Kyle Busch 4th.
0.6 of a second the advantage over Tyler Reif coming to the white flag. final time around for Max Reeves, 1 lap away from history. Here at Flat Rock Speedway, Reeves cleanly down the backstretch. He is going to join Will Rogers as the only 2 drivers to win their first 3 career E-Series starts. Max Reeves picking up the win here at Flat Rock Speedway.
Banging off the curbs is Marc-Antoine Camirand, trying to get that run out of turn number 10, and again a little slide as we see the white flag.
Generally that winning move is in turn 10, but the 59 car has been better at the end of the straightaway. He's been better through turns 8, 9, and 10, able to build up a little bit of a gap. The 96 we've seen he's been better through turn 4, been better through turn 5, and he's noticed that, so that's where he's going to try and make his move.
Kerry Clute will be joining us in the broadcast booth on select occasions over the course of the season in 2025. But will he be able to hold off a hard-charging 96 of Marc-Antoine Camirand?
Off the track.
A big bump and a slide into the grass for the 59 of Kerry Clute. He managed to hang on to it. Your new race leader is the defending series champion, the 96 of Marc-Antoine Camirand.
Camirand was just so much better through turn 2 there, was able to close that gap. And he took advantage there. I think he saw a little bit of a hole open up. I think the 59 was just arcing the corner. He made a little bit of contact, scoots the 59 and Kerry Clute off the track.
Clute has managed to hang on to second. Still in third spot is the number 98 of Malcolm Strawn, but Clute just too far back to make that move. After leading so many laps here in the late going, the 96 uses a bump in the middle of turn number 3. Gets the 59 loose and onto the front straightaway. Win number 1 in the 2025 season for the 96 of Marc-Antoine Camirand.
Color white. No one is surrendering in the Lutz team. They're going for it. White flag has been out. Craig Lutz in the final time. We're riding with him to victory lane.
Off turn 2, clear sailing ahead for Craig Lutz. He'll guide the car into turns 3 and 4, looking for the checkered flag for the first time in 3 seasons. And the 5th time in his career, Craig Lutz has won at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
No question, Lutz has become a deserving winner at North Wilkesboro. The Riverhead Building Supply machine is the big dog today.
Carson Hocevar sees the white flag, 1 to go.
Yeah, and they've done a great job with their strategy. Stayed up front the whole race. Got that clean air on the last run. That's the only thing that saved him from these tires.
Nemechek second, Jones third. A further 4/10 back. Ty Dillon alongside, but Carson Hocevar from Portage, Michigan wins the All-Star Open. He and John Hunter Nemechek, 1 Chevy and 1 Toyota, will advance to tonight's All-Star race. White flag for Christopher Bell's Joe Gibbs Toyota. Logano falling into the clutches now of Ross Chastain. They're only about a car length, maybe 2 apart, as they come to turn 3 for the final time. And in his 5th All-Star try, Christopher Bell wins $1 million.
That's a good race.
That was a great race. Unbelievable All-Star night. Great job, Christopher Bell.
He becomes...
Great job, buddy. Way to drive your ass off. Find me some marbles.
He did that.
Proud of that effort. Way to get better from last year. Great job, B-Team.
White flag in the air. 1 to go here at Charlotte. It's Austin Green with a 3-second lead.
Doesn't need to push the issue here with Thad Moffitt. He's going to try to go by him anyway. It drives by him. Thad Moffitt gave him that outside.
Gave him the top down the back stretch in the 82 Chevrolet. Running for Pinnacle Racing Group, Austin Green. Austin Green coming off the final turn. And the 82 car of Austin Green takes the checkered flag at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
White flag is out for Corey Heim as he has had an absolutely dominant day. Wins stage 1, wins stage 2. The only way that they could take the lead away from Corey Heim was on pit road today. Kid has just done an absolutely amazing job. You see him go through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Corey Heim is going to win 15th career win in his 75th career start.
Wow. Just wow. It's overtime at Charlotte Motor Speedway, brought to you by Credit One Bank.
See William Byron get on the back of the 7, tries to give him a little help. He knows this whole race, the winner's going to be determined right here. Allgaier does a great job on the bottom.
From all of them.
Wow.
Sanchez had a big push there too. Byron up to second. Allgaier getting away. Sieg sliding all over the place, hangs on to.
What a save! What's Byron decide to do right here? He's going to get some momentum on the outside. Look at the speed of the 17. Allgaier
can do.
It's helpless right there.
Contact nearly gets away from Allgaier. White flag in the air. William Byron leads with 1 to go. Next flag ends the race.
What a move by Byron, getting to his outside. Allgaier did everything he could, just at such a deficit with those tires.
He fought as valiantly as you could on those tires, but it should no prevail. The 17's newer tires took hold and had massive momentum on the outside.
Dominated early. Speeding penalty put him behind the 8 ball, but in overtime, William Byron going to deliver it home. Here comes the 17 back. Caution is out. Race is over. William Byron, your winner.
That's it, baby. Let's go. Thank you, boys.
Jeff Burton wrecking here across the start-finish line on the pit road. Real torn up.
Fire.
They hurt you.
Ooh, Brennan Poole.
Ooh, big damage right
Car's
there.
destroyed.
And look at that, folks. Mother Nature moving in on us here. Light sprinkles around the racetrack. 25 laps to the midway point. We could be racing to midway. Race would be official 1 lap past the midway point. So right now, Jake Bowman, he wouldn't mind if it rains. He just needs it to rain at lap 76. Not right now. But in any case, still clean and green here at Colorado National. And Jake Bowman has opened up a 2.2 second advantage, and that advantage is going to go away. And I believe it is due to this interference from Mother Nature. Welcome back to Colorado National Speedway. Folks, not the news we were hoping to give, but unfortunately deteriorating weather conditions have forced us to call an early end to tonight's Colorado 150. Falling back on the ARCA rulebook, section 1-6A, which references extraordinary circumstances. And folks, I cannot recall more extraordinary circumstances in my career working within the ARCA Menard Series platform. And Jake Bowman, the winner, his first career ARCA Menard Series West victory, and the 100th win for the ARCA Menard Series West most dominant team, Bill McAnally Racing.
Here they come, back to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We've had 3 last lap passes in the history of the Coke 600. Chastain in front of Byron.
Byron closing the gap even more off of turn 2. He's in the wall, though, just trying for everything and running out of racetrack.
Into 3 and 4 for the final time. How about it? From the back to the front, Ross Chastain wins the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh, 600, baby! God damn it! Yeah! I win 600, yeah!
What a drive by Rajah Caruth tonight. He has been consistent. 3rd in both stages. Here it is. White flag in the air. Final lap from Nashville.
Big run down the front for Corey Heim. Can he get there?
Rajah Caruth has tasted victory 1 time in his career. He put so much effort into learning this craft and becoming the race car driver that he is in the Truck Series. Entering turn 3, Corey Heim sets sail in there. It's not enough yet. Out of turn 4, Rajah Caruth hangs on and wins it at Nashville. What a battle.
Wow, that was so intense.
What a drive by Roger
Caruth. His family.
That is so beautiful. That's how you want to win them, isn't it, Regan? Just have the best right on your bumper and do your job all the way to the checker.
And as a driver, that is one that he will remember.
Here's Allgaier, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. We know he's good on concrete. He's been really good at this racetrack over the years. 10 starts coming in, half of them resulting in top 5 finishes. And another dominating performance here tonight. Sweeps the stages, leads over 100 laps. Justin Allgaier hits a high note. He takes it in Nashville, Tennessee.
Heck yeah, boys. 61.8. Perfect. Great job, everybody.
Will be 2 laps to go when they get the green flag to win it here at Seekonk. The veteran Big Money Matt Hirschman going for 3 in a row on the inside lane. Fires first, but here comes Patrick Emmerling trying to stick the nose to the inside of Bonsignor.
Well, that's been happening. All of a sudden, Kopczyk gets a little extra oomph. White flag is out. 1 lap to go.
Outside lane, the advantage right now for Matt Hirschman. But down to the inside lane, Bonsignor sends it. He goes spinning off turn number 2. Emmerling in the wall. Checkered flag, and the caution is out as they come across the line. And a multi-car crash on the back straightaway in the final lap.
Unbelievable chain of events take place. Cars involved, and Emmerling's car is one of the key ones.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Now Blaney can cruise. Only driver at Team Penske that's winless so far this year. They came to play tonight. '12 car into 3 and 4. It's going to be a Nashville night to remember. Ryan Blaney is the man in Music City.
Checker flag. Oh, hell yeah, fellas. Awesome, man. Great job, guys. Great job all weekend. Thank you. Great bounce back from last week. Super proud of everybody, man. Here's to many more, guys. Thank you so much. Congrats, Timmy.
And they'll come down for the white flag. Brendan Queen trying to hang on for the win. Corey Heim chasing. 1 lap to go. Heim trying to set up high, way high in turns 1 and 2 to see if he can get that big run down the backstretch.
A little bit of a wiggle out of Butterbean right there, but he maintains his speed.
Final corner. Here's Heim with a lunge down low as they come to turn 3. Butterbean takes the top line and gets a great run off turn 4. Back to the start-finish line. Brendan Queen is going to grab win number 3 in 2025, and he gets the job done at Michigan.
All right, here we go. Pace truck is off. Once again, Grant Enfinger, Corey LaJoie is behind him this time, as noted. Stuart Friesen. Haven't talked a whole lot about him.
Very
nose to
different
nose.
restart. No help for either one of the leaders on the front row on that restart.
Very orderly start as Matt Crafton is his first to try to peek out 3 wide. I think that 9 truck with the push from the 07 down the back can clear Stuart Friesen. Is that what's going to happen? Looks like Luke Fenhouse is going to have a big run in the 66.
Here comes Lane Riggs. See him just come into the picture, the 34 truck behind Matt Crafton in the 88.
Give Stuart Friesen the edge.
And what a move by Friesen to work the side draft down the back straightaway, get himself in position to clear. Now he is going to have to block runs from Grant Enfinger.
White flag is in the air. Stuart Friesen has had one of those seasons, just left shaking his head, questioning being here and operating this team. And now here he is with a shot to win at Michigan. It's been 5 years since the Craftsman Truck Series has raced here. Look at this lineup. Stuart Friesen, Grant Enfinger wants it. And then you have the youngster back there, Luke Fenhouse, started on pole and in the 66. What a career day it has been for him. Ben Rhodes is there. Checkered flag is about to wave for Stuart Friesen. Didn't talk about him all day, and here he is. Hangs on and he wins it. Stuart Friesen.
Wow.
Guys, we talked about win and you were in.
We talked about the volatility of the cutoff line, and Stuart Friesen just made it even more volatile.
24's out of gas, coming to pit road.
24 didn't make it, so that means the 11 has to be close. Can the 11 nurse this thing around for one more?
One lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Denny Hamlin, 2 career victories at Michigan, but it's been a long time for the 44-year-old. Nice advantage over Buescher, but can he hang on and maintain the fuel mileage?
He's nursing it, 3/4 throttle, half throttle, just enough to keep forward momentum.
Plenty of anxiety in the 11 camp. Here comes Denny Hamlin. 3rd win of the year, gonna come at Michigan. Number 11 delivers.
Let's go! Let's go! How about that, man? Got you one fuel race back of all the ones you've lost, okay? We marked that one down.
Number 9 off of 15. He'll see the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And remember now, if we get a caution, the race is over.
What a drive. What a car build by this Junior Motorsports Corey Shea-led team to bring out another car. You're not even allowed to put your full decal package on there, Parker.
We got a long way to go here, and Taylor Gray is not giving up. You can see him trying to make up time on the brakes. That car has been loose, but he's giving it everything he's got. Suarez definitely looks a lot cleaner right now.
In 2011, Suarez drove a 94 VW Beetle gifted to him by his father. 23 hours from Mexico to Charlotte to pursue his dream. This weekend, he comes home racing in Mexico City, back to his home country and trying to deliver in a series where he won a championship. Through the S's. Taylor Gray is right there. Into the stadium section. Final time today. They salute Daniel Suarez. Taylor Gray trying to drive it in there. He slides wide. The 33-year-old from Monterrey is going to do it. Happy homecoming, Daniel Suarez.
Good job, Daniel.
What an unbelievable day it could be for Trayton Lapcevich. He's going to come down for the line. White flag in the air from Berlin. Lapcevich, who got the call from Nitro Motorsports to drive this car for this race, brought along some partnerships that have helped him all the way through. He won the General Tire pole. He's going to lead every lap and get his first career ARCA Menards win for Trayton Lapcevich at Berlin Raceway.
Just a dominating performance for this young man, and the first win for Nitro Motorsports.
Huddleston's got one more trip around. Cleanly into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Keller. He's got one more shot at it down the backstretch and into turn 3. Can he get there? No, he can't. Off of turn 4. Trevor Huddleston looking at the checkered flag. Give it to Trevor Huddleston here in Bakersfield.
Overtime is here. Green, white, checkered finish. Green is in the air. Good restart for Bonsignor.
And Justin Bonsignor in the tire tracks. Here's Matt Hirschman going down to the inside like a rocket down the back straightaway. It's
Patrick Emmerling. Ronnie Silk right there. White flag out, 1 to go. Can Bonsignor hold on here? He's down on the apron, holding the bottom. Hirschman about a car length back. The all-time winner at Riverhead Speedway with his 12th victory is Justin Bonsignor.
You'll see the white flag this time. 1 lap to go for Shane Van Gisbergen, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
White flag right here, 1 more. No risk, take it.
Got to be a great feeling. This is why you put a guy like this behind the wheel full time at the Cup level, because you know he can deliver on the road, put himself in playoff position.
This will be the easiest, most ginger lap he'll run around this racetrack. Not put the car in really any kind of a situation that's going to be difficult. Have a little bit of traffic in front, but he doesn't really need to push for that.
First points paying race for the Cup Series outside the U.S. since 1958. And an international driver in position to go get the checkered flag. SVG, 36 years old, from Auckland, New Zealand.
Had the lead late at Watkins Glen and was taken back by Chris Buescher. And I wondered if they had all caught up. Dale, you mentioned it a few times. They come to a brand new racetrack, and I think the 88 and SVG right here is kind of putting his exclamation point on. You might have caught up at certain tracks, but a track like this, he's still, without a doubt, head and shoulders above the field on just pace.
Here he is into the stadium, portion of the course for the final time. Take it slow and easy with the lap traffic. Off of turn 15. NASCAR making history. Racing in Mexico City. And the first name on the trophy is Shane Van Gisbergen.
Hell yeah, buddy. You're such a badass.
Yes! Nice job, guys. That's amazing. Thank you. Awesome.
There it is.
White flag is in the air. Final lap for Lane Riggs. Some lap trucks just up ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. You turn the fastest lap of the day. That's what that little clock is. He gets that extra point. Guys, we've had 2 straight winners, first-time winners of the season, the last 2 races. He's trying to make it 3 straight. They're just picking up these spots and locking him down in the playoffs. Lane Riggs told us, last year my race at Pocono was one I won't forget. It was a nightmare day. But today at Pocono, the 23-year-old from North Carolina wants to see that checkered flag. Makes his way there. Lane Riggs, this will be a day he will never forget. He picks up his first win of the season and locks himself into the playoffs. Well done.
Just a little bit conservative, making sure he doesn't overdrive the entry to the corners and stay on the bottom.
Got the white flag presented by Credit One Bank. Hit your marks if you're Connor Zilisch.
Jesse Love was about a 1/10 of a second quicker on that lap. Can he get close enough to move him if he wants to?
It's going to be all about the tunnel. If the two can actually get a couple more car lengths into turn 3, he might have a shot.
I thought that Zilisch would just drive away when he got out front, but
from 2 to 3. How about Connor Zilisch? So good as a road racer, but it was just a matter of time before he got it done on an oval. Had never seen Pocono before this morning, but he flexes his muscles and shows his talent today. Second win of the year for Connor Zilisch comes at Pocono.
he's so excited.
I didn't have this on the bingo card. Dale Jr. is the 5th crew chief in the Xfinity Series to score their first win in 2025. How about that? And one buddy congratulates another.
final lap meantime here at the front with the 18 of Max Reeves. Down the backstretch he goes. Off the turn, the 18 of Max Reeves wins here at Elko in the 18 for Joe Gibbs Racing.
See how that battle for third goes. Lawless Alan able to get by the 25. Isabella's trying to get there as well.
Didn't quite do it. Lawless did. He finishes third. Fredrickson settles for fourth. And Robusto fifth. But it's Max Reeves in the 18. Second last week. And a winner here tonight for the first time for him in the ARCA Menards Series.
15 years old. Amazing.
You'll see the white flag. This time by 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Sounding good so far.
Ready to get a little.
Up to full salt.
Through turn 1 and onto the straightaway, leading to the tunnel turn.
Still not stumbling. Good early shift. Keep the RPMs low. Just a little bit early there.
Across the tunnel turn, the short chute, over to turn 3.
Motor still sounding good to me. Off into turn 3. He just needs one more good throttle off of turn 3 here and should be good to go.
What a day for the 19. Good to the last drop. Chase Briscoe saves and wins at Pocono.
Yes! Fuck yes! Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And if the caution comes out now, the race is over. Sanchez trying to hang on out front. Got another rookie behind him in Carson Quapple. Sam Mayer is right there trying to make it work.
All right, Quapple's going to have one more shot right here going to the backstretch. Can he generate the same run? It does not look like he's going to be able to get there this time. What a day for Sanchez.
Nick Sanchez trying to hang on. Rookie driving for Big Machine. Back to the front straightaway. It's the 48, Nick Sanchez, who hangs on for his first career victory.
Wow. He earned all of that.
Yeah, he did.
Last couple of restarts. Great job, Nick.
Once you take the white flag, the next flag will end the race, whether that's a caution or the checkered flag. Final lap for Corey Heim.
I'd like to say, you know, maybe he backs her down just a little bit on this last lap, final lap, but the last lap he was 0.2 faster than the field. So no backing it down at this point for that 11 truck, just executing perfectly.
Corey Heim, the 22-year-old from Marietta, Georgia. Doing unbelievable things, rewriting the record books and laps led, stage wins, domination. We talk about him all the time. He is going to be a Sunday racer next weekend. He will be.
And I believe already, Jamie, he is a Sunday guy that's racing on Fridays and Saturdays.
Absolutely, he is. And there it is, down the Sam Posey straight. Checkered flag is in the air for the 16th time in his career. He does it. Corey Heim wins the first race at Lime Rock Park.
And Thomas Annunziata wants to be known as the first one to get a win at Lime Rock, and he is 1 lap away from doing it. White flag.
Right now, Thomas Annunziata saying, please, guys, stay on the racetrack. Remember, in the ARCA Menards Series, if the caution comes out on this last lap, we will have an overtime finish. So we have to get to the checkered flag.
Annunziata, who started on the pole for this Nitro Motorsports team that had to shift plans in 2025 at Berlin Raceway. Tagged Trayton Lapsevich, got the job done for the team. Their first win as an ARCA organization. Handed the keys over to Thomas Annunziata, who started on the pole, got spun on lap 1, and battled his way back to try to seize his opportunity. His crew chief, Shannon Rush, watching along. It's about a 3-hour drive back to Colts Neck, New Jersey, and that's where Thomas Annunziata is going to bring the trophy. Checkered flag and first career win at Lime Rock Park for Thomas Annunziata.
Kingsbury in the 9 in there too. Kingsbury is actually inside the top 5 as we hit the white flag. 1 to go for DJ Kennington as he eases his way through 1 and 2. Kennington has won here twice before, his last win coming in 2012. But DJ Kennington, a winner in the NASCAR Canada Series in 2025. He will take top spot. Coming home in second will be Will LaRue and Ryan Vargas. His first ever podium in the NASCAR Canada Series comes here in Nova Scotia.
Coming to the white flag, the Hinder cars line up. Huge run coming.
Brad Keselowski leading, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Caution comes out now. It's over. Here's Chase Elliott to the inside.
He's going to clear into the lead. Bowman dare not push that 6 car into the lead past the 9. Chase Elliott out front, side by side for second.
Chase Elliott trying to bring it back. What a victory this will be. Home track winner, Chase Elliott delivers in Atlanta.
Awesome job, man. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Awesome job, buddy. Awesome.
Is out. No one is surrendering at the point.
Kyle Bonsignor leads him off of turn number 2. Stephen Komsic looks to the inside, headed for turn 3. He had the chrome horn shined up, but couldn't get close enough. Checkered flag is out. 6 different winners. Kyle Bonsignor, the 22.
6 different winners here today. Kyle Bonsignor will take down the impressive victory.
Connor Zilisch, Shane Van Gisbergen. Time to settle it in Chicago.
Later in the box there. Not able to clear him. Did he? Is SVG still there?
Still there. Going to be tied into turn 1. Shane Van Gisbergen inside of Zilisch. Van Gisbergen the lead. Zilisch into the wall.
It was Shane who was the real aggressor there.
Look at Zilisch picking up the pieces and driving back up to second. Unbelievable.
He's got a problem here with Sheldon Creed to the inside.
Austin Hill going to try to fill that gap up behind Sheldon Creed. Oh, Zilisch so deep into turn 4 around the outside. He's got a lap and a half to go try to chase down SVG.
And you know he's got the bit between his teeth right now. Got sort of put in the wall there in turn 1. He's going to be unhappy about that. He wants to get back to him so desperately.
Turn 6 for Shane Van Gisbergen. And if you're SVG, I mean, you're pulling away a little bit. You just want to get back to that white flag because you don't want to deal with another restart today.
And you don't want to look in your mirror because Connor Zilisch probably not happy right now. Oh, SVG gets loose there. Connor starting to kind of inch back on him.
He's closer. He saw that and noted it and felt right away that sort of blood in the water right now.
Said, okay, now the gloves are off. We know how we're going to race.
Down the hill, turn 12. They'll make the right-hander come back to the start-finish line. And see the white flag.
Little mistake there.
That could have been the mistake right there that completely finishes Connor Zilisch off.
1 lap to go at Chicago, presented by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen leading his teammate Connor Zilisch.
He's going to have to make serious headway here, possibly here through turn 2. Try and get the best run he possibly can. This is where SVG is strongest.
We saw how deep Connor Zilisch went into turn 4 on the previous lap around the outside. Can he make up some time here?
Oh, he can. If you can reference off the car in front of you, he's able to do that. He is a little closer. Now heading down towards 6. It's the hardest braking zone. Can he start to make more headway?
He's just got to get close enough to try to get to that bumper. Both of them so late on the brakes.
You know they're pushing these cars for everything they're worth. He's possibly close enough here into turn 7.
Zilisch not going away. Turn 7 for the final time.
Turn 11, turn 12 is where it's going to happen.
Oh, SVG got a little bit of a gap there.
Turn 10 to turn 11.
Oh. Shane sideways there through turn 10.
One last opportunity here. Connor's got to send it. Coming to turn 12, final time. Shane Van Gisbergen through cleanly. In NASCAR, you spell Chicago SVG. Shane Van Gisbergen wins again in the Windy City.
Thank you. What a great car. Privilege to drive it for you. Awesome job. Thank you so much. What a great race.
Cody Ware's off the track.
This will be big. Does the leader take the white flag, or will the caution come out? That's the decision.
He's going to try to hustle back to the white flag, because once he takes the white flag, the next flag will end the race. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We are still green.
So if a caution comes out now, the race will be over. It'll be official. Who runs second, Reddick or Gibbs, and can SVG get it back around?
It's turn 6 where the 51 is stuck. I'd be
and
surprised.
There's the caution.
I was going to say, I was surprised that they would not throw the yellow. They can't allow the field to race through turn 6 with a car in the tire barrier. So that's the call NASCAR has to make.
He's able to hustle it back to the white flag, making this race official. And now a Sunday drive through the streets of Chicago for Shane Van Gisbergen as he comes back to claim the checkered flag. Maybe just go ahead and give him a key to the city, because Shane Van Gisbergen does own the streets of Chicago. He delivers once again.
Hell yeah, buddy. Weekend sweep. You are a bat of 88 team.
36 years old from Auckland, New Zealand. Second victory of the year. And some more playoff points as he starts thinking about what will happen later this year in the postseason.
The drag race is on through turn 1 and up the hill. And Day's gonna go off the racetrack. Sawalich is off the racetrack. Christian Eckes gonna power his way through. Here comes Alon Day to the outside of Christian Eckes. Eckes taking opportunity by the horns down into turn 1. He leads the field off of turn 3. Jack Wood gets turned sideways. All kinds of chaos here on the restart. Alon Day now has Christian Eckes in sight down into turn 7. Down through the S's one more time into the heavy braking zone down into turn 11. What will happen through the S's for the final time? Eckes all the way out back after a mid-race spin. He has raced his way through the field. Final time into turn 10. One more time down into 11. There is Sawalich. Here we go down into 11. Contact is made. Sawalich underneath. Christian Eckes. More contact off of 11 and into 12. Here comes William Sawalich. He's into the wall. Sawalich wins it. By a fender. Give it to William Sawalich. Oh my goodness. What a finish here at Sonoma Raceway.
Sawalich off the corner, coming back. He'll see the white flag this time.
Oh, he got a good gap there off of 11.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Caution comes out. Now the race is over. Zilich leading Van Gisbergen up the hill from turn 1 to turn 2.
That shot there at 11.
So good up the hill, though.
Yeah, he is. He's able to get the drive here. In the 3, this is where he's really good. Oh, he's trying to get the inside towards 4.
Dale Jr. anxiously watching on his 2 cars at the front.
Is he able to get to the inside? Does he go to the outside again?
He's going to try it.
Oh, all the way so low. Connor blocks.
Push it.
9 is there. Could there be a crossover to the S's?
Not quite able to get there.
Turn 11 could be the place. Connor Zilich trying to hang on to this for another half a lap.
Shane knows Connor's better than in 10.
Is going to have a perfect turn 10 here. He's been using more space than anyone. Can he get the power down?
As close as he's been.
Oh, here he comes.
Connor's going to defend.
Turn 11, final time. Zilich leading Van Gisbergen. 9:05, 88 drives away. He is a rock star on the road. Connor Zilich going to take it at Sonoma.
Hell yeah, guys. Awesome job. Way to go.
That was
Man,
fun.
y'all did awesome. Thanks, Jeff.
7 races now, and the 7th winner of the year is 1 lap away from doing it. He just may take the point lead. We will now tie the record for the most amount of winners to start a start a season for the Whelen Modified Tour. Austin Beers is your winner.
Austin Beers goes 3 consecutive at Lancaster Motorplex. Austin Beers picks up the win in the New Way Auto Parts 150.
We're going to see a green-white checkered finish, and we're going to see it in just a second, too. The pace car is in. The leaders pulling their way into the Pinty's restart zone. It's Cameron and Lacroix as we go back to green to settle it here in the Napa 300. Contact early now between the 74 as Lacroix moves to the outside. Donald Teach down low. He's got Ranger up alongside him too, but look at Lacroix using the outside groove like nobody has done yet this race.
Smart move, just trying to hang there so Teach doesn't get into him. He's going to salvage a good finish here.
White flag is up for the 96, so Marc-Antoine Cameron. And actually, that was the checkered, so it was a final dash to the finish, and Cameron will take the win, followed by the number 80 of Donald Teach, and Kevin Lacroix will come home in 3rd spot.
White flag going to go in the air this time by 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Side by side back here, Byron. Ty Gibbs in that 54. Ty Gibbs going to take the spot away. Reddick right now at the back bumper of the 20 car of Seabell.
And a lot of hard racing for position inside the top 10, inside the top 5.
Reddick buries it down in the braking zone. Seabell's going to battle hard on the outside here. Oh, man,
Clear.
that was close. He's clear. That draws in the 54 of Ty Gibbs.
Down through the S's. I don't know what the phrasing is in New Zealand for woodshed, but that's where SVG has taken them today. It's a road course runaway. Shane Van Gisbergen dominates and wins Sonoma.
You are unbelievable, man. Awesome job, boys. Awesome job. What a run we're on. Thank you.
Going to make something happen. White flag is up. 1 more lap to go. Kevin Lacroix through 1 and 2 for the final time. Cameron is right there, down the back chute. Final opportunity at 3 and 4. There's the nudge. Up the hill goes Kevin Lacroix, and to the checkers goes Marc-Antoine Cameron. 3-time winner here in 2025.
He moves the 74 way up the racetrack. I don't know. You know, the 74 moved him twice, a couple laps before. To me, it's a little bit of give and take there. That's, you know, they're deciding how they're going to race each other.
That's true, and they didn't wreck each other, so that's important, but the letter of the rule says that causing damage to a car, maybe not with wrecking, could result in a penalty. So this is what NASCAR is reviewing right now, and I'm just going to say I'm glad I'm not a NASCAR official sitting in a tower waiting to make this decision. But Todd, do we have a decision at this point? Has there been word from the tower?
The decision has just come down. The 74 of Kevin Lacroix is your winner. The 96 is penalized for rough driving. And you have to understand that this is the result of what happened a few days ago in Edmonton. He was slapped with a penalty post-race. He did move Kevin Lacroix, who bumped him out of the way, who was leading the dominant car in this race. Kevin Lacroix is on his way to victory lane.
White flag in the air. Final lap here for Brendan Queen at Dover Motor Speedway. Brendan Queen in the 28. 27 years of age from Chesapeake, Virginia, running for Pinnacle Racing Group. And Brendan Queen, for the 4th time this season, wins in the ARCA Menard Series. He takes the checkered flag on the Monster Mile.
Back live in Dover, Delaware. Caution is out, and it's for the rain we've been talking about. The heavy stuff is not here yet, but enough to slow the progress. Yeah. 7 o'clock Eastern time. We're kind of chasing daylight, and I just got word. This race has been made official. Connor Zilisch, congratulations. You've won for a 4th time in your rookie campaign. It's his 5th career victory. Connor Zilisch gets it done at Dover.
This is what JTV Productions is all about. Presenting the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour in a dogfight right to the wire.
The outskirts of Buffalo might be shaking, but Patrick Emerling wants to throw a dent in it. Car number 1 rockets to the lead. White flag out, 1 to go. He's sideways down the front stretch.
Down the front straightaway, white flag has been given. Final circuit, down the back straightaway. Patrick Emerling, Catalano on the inside. They almost come together. What an incredible finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you not entertained by that?
Unbelievable at the line and the scoreboard. Unofficial, but we've got another brand new winner, and that makes it
High five, Ben. We have broken the record. 8 races and 8 different winners. And there is number 8 on your screen, the red number 54.
He sure did, and he was able to plant it. 199, they're coming down to the wire. Ron Silk has broken up that winless streak here in Monadnock. He'll visit Victory Lane.
Who is going to get the Whelen Short Track Cup as Austin Beers beats Tommy Catalano by about a foot at the line, and I think that's the point he needed to be the champ. We're going to let the officials work all of the math out.
And here he is, Matt Hirschman, out of the car, your 2025 Whelen Short Track Cup champion. The confetti flies and a smile on Matt's face.
That's a good launch by Denny right there. The 19, though, staying on that left rear quarter panel. Drawing even down into turn 1.
19 getting with it. Chase Briscoe, fresher tires. Can he clear off a 2? No, he cannot. Hamlin is there.
Gonna try to slow him down the back straightaway. A little side draft. 19. Briscoe down into the bottom of the corner. Denny fighting hard on the outside.
Bowman up to 3rd. Here we go. White flag is out.
Oh,
contact. Next flag will end the race. Hamlin to the lead in front of Briscoe.
Briscoe's got to get some clean air. Denny's going to do everything he can to block. He's driving away from the 19.
We'll run by 3. One more solid
Half a lap to go for Denny Hamlin. Briscoe is there, but not going to be able to pounce. Denny does it again. He's got the Dover hat trick.
The hard way. I like it, man. Way to freaking fight, brother. Way to do it.
1 to go at IRP, the 18 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Brent Cruz. He won back in March at Phoenix, looking for his 2nd victory of the season. Down the backstretch goes Cruz in the 18. He's got a sizable lead as he comes off turn 4. And Brent Cruz for Joe Gibbs Racing takes the checkered flag at IRP.
Final lap at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Lane Riggs, what a standout night. Won stage 1, stage 2. Held off a hard-charging Corey Heim, Ty Majeski, even Stuart Friesen. Led the most laps tonight, 159. As he makes the trek on down, checkered flag is in the air. Lane Riggs gets it done in Indianapolis.
Two laps to go at Indianapolis, this time by.
Look at that snaking down the straightaway, trying to break the air. Zilich is going to have a little better angle, maybe getting into the corner right here. Can Connor get to that left rear corner again? You see just a little bit lower. It's going to be right on behind him. Can he get him loose again like he did the last lap?
And pack that air right here. From the center off.
He's there again. Same move again. What a move.
Here comes Zilich.
But Mayer's going to, Mayer's going to go with Zilich this time.
41 pushing the 88. Connor Zilich to the race lead.
I love this.
Mayer trying to get second. Here's Larson.
I love the decision by Sam Mayer, though, to commit right here. It's going to get him into second place. Can he now get that run that he needs? Zilich has been fast all day long.
Yeah, he needs Larson not to get to the inside of Taylor Grange to try and generate some momentum. Zilich has got a massive lead now from them being side by side.
Back to the start-finish line. White flag is out. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag ends the race.
It's going to be huge if Mayer can generate the run that he needs. It's going to be close, though, I think, Parker.
He's going to need a similar move that Connor Zilich used on Taylor Gray to get to that bumper here in 2, or most likely into 4.
It's all about the run that now that Zilich can build off of 2. If he had a good exit right there, I don't know if Mayer's going to be able to get there.
Down the back straightaway to turn 3. Zilich, nice advantage. Short shoot, turn 3 to turn 4. 88 in control. Off the turn 4. Final time. Connor Zilich is absolutely on fire. 3rd win in a row comes at Indianapolis, and it's happy 100 for Junior Motorsports. They hit the century mark.
Zilich did an incredible job, but he's going to owe a big thank you to Sam Mayer for making that decision down the backstretch, giving him a little bit of a push he needed to clear Taylor Gray. How about that guy? Can't wait to see him. Look at him.
Just like he planned it. Gets to celebrate at Indy.
It's so cool.
Now the final lap. White flag is up for the youngster from Ottawa.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the 39 of Alex Canette's going to get there. He's mainly been better in the back half of the track, and the 3's built up quite the advantage here where he's really fast through turns 1 to 6. So he's starting to stretch his legs a little bit, and he might have this one in the bag.
Yeah, Canette might be in a battle for second with the 47 of LP Dumoulin in just a moment. You can see the gap growing now at the front of the field. Connor Bell will feel that pressure releasing in behind as he'll look back and see that Gannett is dropping back and concentrating on protecting that second place right now as they work through the back portion of this facility.
You got to imagine how Connor Bell's feeling right now. It's just, you know, it's, as you mentioned, that 39 in the rearview mirror is getting a little bit smaller. It's starting to become real, and he's doing a great job.
The heartbeat, no doubt, is elevated. He's probably hearing his heart pounding in his ears as he works through the final set of corners. Connor Bell had this race circled on his calendar when his schedule was announced for 2025. Here he is, 19 years old, and now a winner in the NASCAR Canada Series.
What a performance.
A drag race for third spot as well, almost too close to call, and this fireworks coming up to the checkered flag as the leader had taken the checkered. This is JP Bergeron and the 88 of Simo Charbonneau. Big damage to both those race cars. That was a battle just inside the top 10, and look at this celebration in the Ed Hackinson Racing pit. What an emotional victory for this team.
Overtime number 2 in the Brickyard 400. Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, row 1.
This time the launch is really even between the 23 and the 5. Side by side, door to door, down into turn 1.
Fine high, they'll miss the corner.
A wiggle right there with Larson.
Bubba Wallace gets it done again. 23 out front off of turn 2.
Will we stay green? Do they have the fuel? Those are the big questions.
If they can get back around to the white flag, the next flag will win the race. And they're getting aggressive in the back of the pack, down the back straightaway, into turn 3. Bubba Wallace leading.
Oh, we got a couple of cars up the racetrack. So far, all good. Coming back down the track now into turn 4.
Bubba Wallace will lead off 4, coming to the white flag. He needs 2.5 miles worth of Sunoco fuel.
White flag is out. Next flag ends at 1 lap to go for Bubba Wallace. Larson not going away. Trying to win his way to the postseason.
Still 5 back and have a small run. Be ready for the late dive.
Larson with a bit of momentum down the back straightaway. It's not going to be enough.
Does Bubba Wallace have enough fuel?
Hamlin is around Byron for 3rd.
Byron's out of fuel, Steve.
24's out. Will the 23 make it? They were both so close.
Here they come off of turn 4. The Brickyard belongs to Bubba. Wallace wins at Indy. And he's going to the playoffs.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. So proud of you, brother. Awesome job, everybody. Way to grow some fuel. Good job, boys. This is why they make trophy cases, to fill them. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother.
Toyota wins the race. Toyota wins the in-season challenge. Ty Gibbs, first year in the bracket, takes home the $1 million.
You just got to keep the momentum up. Momentum is king, and if you can keep the high side rolling, I think it's going to be all right.
White flag in the air. 1 to go here in Iowa. Butterbean Queen with the advantage.
Lead lap car, Sam Corey right in front of Butterbean.
Down the back stretch they go into turn 3. Butterbean Queen for Pinnacle Racing Group leads the 18 Brent Cruz off turn 4. And Brendan Butterbean Queen takes the checkered flag in Iowa in the Atlas 150.
And he gets that short track win we've been expecting.
Here's where the ease off starts for Will LaRue. He doesn't have to force his issue and weave his way through this lap traffic because he's looking at the white flag this time by 1 more lap to go. For the driver from Quebec City, about 40 minutes up the road. He's got a lot of family and friends in the crowd here tonight. And off of turn number 4, Will LaRue will win his first race in the NASCAR Canada Series.
Which has really paid off for him with all these restarts at the end.
White flag in the air for Mayer. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And there's the caution, and that will end it. Mayer takes the white flag with the caution out. The race is over. How about Sam Mayer? First win of the year. He's going to go back-to-back at Iowa Speedway. And since the NASCAR Xfinity Series...
We're on a heater now, boys. It starts right now.
I love that.
NASCAR Xfinity Series back at Iowa, and Mayer is 2-0.
Yeah, Sam's a fan of Iowa for sure.
And they're coming to 1 lap to go.
Blue switch.
And 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Is there enough gas in the tank for William Byron? Looming in the background is Briscoe, Keselowski, and Blaney.
If these guys go, it's fine. We just got to get to the line.
The line is now in sight. Off turn 4 comes William Byron. Does he have enough? You betcha he does! William Byron, so close, but so good. And Hendrick Motorsports celebrate. William Byron wins the Iowa Corn 350, powered by ethanol and powered all the way to the line.
It's a brand new race car that they brought to Thompson here tonight for this event. It's painted like the Big Red Machine, Dick Armstrong, and Jeff Bodine that made it famous. Tonight, history in the making, 750th race for the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour. And as he guides the car through turns 3 and 4, that race number 750 is going to go to Patrick Emmerling. He wins tonight at Thompson Speedway, his 2nd of the season and 9th of his career in 2025.
Car number 1, Jeff Bodine, is in presence here tonight. They brought back the new style Julie original number 1 that dominated here at Thompson. But tonight, it's a 1, and there's the big hugs from everybody in down there on Pit Road, because the new style jewelry machine has done it.
When they come to the start finish, it'll be 1 lap to go on a shootout. Tristan McKee in the 77 is the control car. Tyler Reif on his outside as they come to speed. Green flag, back in the air, 1 to go, and Watkins Glen bouncing off the wall. In the lead is the 77 as he jumps out front of the 23 and Tyler Reif. The 15 and Chris Wright is right there.
How much damage to that 77 car bouncing off that wall?
Down the hill into turn 1, the right-hander. McKee has got the lead. Chris Wright in the 15 has moved into 2nd ahead of Tyler Reif.
Definitely a left rear tire issue for that 77. Will it hold?
Through the S's they go. Final lap at Watkins Glen. Tristan McKee in his ARCA Menard Series debut. The 15-year-old from Kannapolis, North Carolina, leads on Chris Wright.
Big block by Dale Porterland, Ryan Gemmel in a battle for 5th.
Through the bus stop they come. Tristan McKee.
Remember, Chris Wright has never won one of these ARCA races. He's won here in his class in IMSA back in 2017.
Through the carousel for the final time. The 77 of Tristan McKee out wide. He's clear the 15 of Chris Wright. Tyler Reif right there at the back bumper of the 15.
Just one more corner for Tristan McKee.
Final corner, McKee in the 77 for Spire Motorsports. Off the final turn, he slides near the wall again. And the 77 in his debut takes the checkered flag at Watkins Glen. It's Tristan McKee.
Tyler Reif was able to get Chris Wright at the line to finish 2nd.
And here we go. There is the restart zone. NASCAR overtime number 3. Corey Heim rips it out of there like he has all day long. Does Daniel Hemrick have anything for him? He gets blocked.
Hemrick with a strong run. You got to wonder if that 11 truck stumbled. Got such a good launch.
Hemrick not able to hold to the outside. Gonna try and cross back over here. I don't think he's there. Get up next to him.
Nose to nose. Slides. Corey Heim takes the lead.
That's going to open the door for Jarrow because of the slow run up off the S's. Can he make a move on Hemrick?
You see smoke off of Hemrick. He's had that smoke for the past couple restarts, so it doesn't appear to be a problem.
Let's make it through the bus stop,
This
guys.
is where we've had the trouble. Get through it clean, guys. Corey Heim is on it. Does he have enough fuel?
Look who's up to 4th. Christopher Bell racing back into contention.
Christopher Bell had to pit for fuel.
Swalich looks like he's out. Had a stumble there.
Daniel Hemrick staying right on Corey Heim's bumper. He knows he is close on fuel. And here we go. Going to see the white flag here. Final lap at Watkins Glen. The next flag you see will end the race, whether it's under caution or the checkers. Hemrick won earlier this season at Martinsville. 2 races ago, they did a crew chief swap. Mechanics, all behind the wall guys, swapped.
He is right there, heating up the back of that 11 truck of Heim. If that 11 truck stumbles at all, Daniel's there.
Smoke seems to be getting a little bit worse.
Got a good run down the back straightaway here, too, going into the bus stop.
He's there.
Incredible racing. This battle up front for the lead. Half a lap to go.
Wow, he was strong up through this, wasn't he, Regan?
Just carried that momentum. If he can carry the momentum off of turn 5 here, just not quite enough to make a move into 6.
2 more corners.
Oh, sideways is Heim.
Slips up. Can Hemrick take advantage of it? Coming out of turn number 7, checker flag will be in the air. Corey Heim hangs on and wins at Watkins Glen. His 6th win of the season.
To go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
What a day Connor Zilisch has had. I know when we talked to him earlier, Adam, it looks pretty easy, 59 laps led, but he has had a little bit of everything happen to him today.
Just so good on the road courses. And think about what a difference a year makes. You talk about the stock being up. A season ago, he came here, first career start, wins the pole, wins the race. A year later, he is dominating in his rookie campaign in the Xfinity Series. 5 wins. He's doing it on the road. He's doing it on ovals. Got Junior Motorsports their 100th victory at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Off the carousel from turn 5 to turn 6. Easily through 6 and over to 7. And now he can make the right-hander back to the checkered flag. The magical ride continues. Connor Zilisch, 6th win of the year. He goes back-to-back at Watkins Glen.
Hell yeah, boys. Number 6. Watkins Glen, baby, let's go!
Kyle Keller with the restart of his life. Looking at the white flag this time around. Final lap for Kyle Keller. Team owner Jan Qualkenbush made a terrific investment in this young man, put him behind the wheel of the number 71 car last year, and now that investment is about to pay off. Kyle Keller through turn 3, looking at the checkered flag. Give it to Kyle Keller here at Tri-City Raceway.
Pinty's restart zone, and again it is a green-white checker. The green flies, and we're back underway. What a start for Andrew Ranger in the 27. He did what he needed to do in the GM Paille number 27. Now the 96 of Marc-Antoine Cameron to the outside of the 47. They will make contact in turn number 2. Daryl Timmers got a bump from Rafael Lessard. He loses a spot. Now he's going to lose 2.
The 96 clears the 47. That's big heading down the back straightaway here.
Everybody else filters through the Duplessis gates, and we go single file down Boulevard du Carmel, the backstretch here at the Grand Prix de Trois-Rivières. J.F. Dumoulin holding off the 85 of Daryl Timmers, the 17 of DJ Kennington. There's Gary Clute. He'll make his way underneath the 36 of Alex LeVay and bring along a crowd with him. So that puts Clute up inside the top 10, but it's the 2 GM Paille cars at the front. The 27 of Andrew Ranger, the 96 of Marc-Antoine Cameron. Does Cameron have enough left to close the gap and make a pass? Catching is one thing, passing is another, and he's got few opportunities left with the white flag fly.
I think the best opportunity for Marc-Antoine Cameron is definitely going into turn 6 at the end of the back straightaway. The question is, can he get close enough? 27 Andrew Ranger has a 4 to 5 car length gap heading into turn 1.
Yeah, it was 0.7 of a second the last time they crossed the stripe. Now Ranger in through turn number 3. They'll head towards the back straightaway. Will he play defense and hug the inside lane? Or will he hit his marks like he's been doing for so many laps before? This is Cameron's opportunity. He won't take it. He's not close enough. Ooh, but Ranger got loose on exit. Turn number 9 presents another opportunity. This is turn 7. And Clute goes around. Some damage to the back end of the Autologic. Number 59, he was in the thick of battle. But now through
96 has a shot.
Yes, he does. He's right there, Cameron. It's close, but he can't quite make a move. Andrew Ranger has won it in 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2012. And once again, Andrew Ranger, a winner here at the Grand Prix of 25. Marc-Antoine Cameron will follow him home, followed by LP Dumoulin. And Raphael Lessard with JF Dumoulin in the 04 coming home inside the top 5.
One lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And instead of seeing a mirror full of other cars, and especially Chris Buescher, he sees a 10-second gap back to Chris Buescher. Very different a year on.
SVG at this point now can just stay in his rhythm. He was very vocal in Mexico when they tried to slow him down. He said, man, if I slow down, I start missing my marks. Let me just do what I do, be who I am. And I would encourage it. The team has leaned into it, and he deserves all the praise he's getting because now he's come to a track where I feel the NASCAR Cup Series drivers have the biggest advantage. They have laps. It is not as technical. It is more high speed. It has everything that I thought would help the 88, but here he is, the 88. Leading, the 20 making a move, Jeff.
It's still a good battle for second, side by side, into the inner loop.
Nice.
Bell Bine. SVG obviously dominant on road courses, but keep your eye on him because he is improving on the ovals. He is becoming a factor on the ovals, not winning speed yet, but competitive speed.
The day started with Marcus Ambrose, a Glen winner, voicing our show open. Marcus Ambrose encouraged Shane Van Gisbergen to do what he's doing now. SVG does it again, but a year on, he gets redemption and wins at Watkins Glen. Terrific effort from Christopher Bell and the 20 team at Joe Gibbs Racing as Bell gets Buescher on the final lap. Chris will finish third.
Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah.
Is still in command of the event. So many lead changes, so much talent, so many side stories. But there's one circuit left, and Craig Lutz is the man out front.
Craig Lutz guides that car off turn number 2. Clear racetrack ahead of him as he hits the back straightaway here for the final time. Winner earlier this year on the big stage at North Wilkesboro. Today, he's going to do it again here at Richmond Raceway off turn number 4. The checkered flag in sight. And Craig Lutz has won for the second time this season.
He'll take down the victory. Austin Beers will finish in second. Eric Sun and Patrick Emeling will round out the top 3. Trevor Catalano to finish in 4th. LaJoie will finish in the top 5.
White flag in the air, final lap. He just keeps rewriting the record books, you guys.
It's been fun to watch, hasn't it? It's been a great season.
It certainly has. 6 wins already.
Whoa. Hello, Doctor.
Dr. Starapoli said, oh no.
Straighten her up, please.
Here he comes, Corey Heim. 18th career win, and he gets it done at Richmond Raceway. So much time and effort put into this. You can see the relief on Scott Zipadelli's face. How about an exclamation point for being the champions of the regular season?
I got to wonder if that relief on Scott's face was because of the backstretch on the last lap, perhaps, of what was going on, or because of the win. But either way, great job.
Obviously got a break there with the 98, reckon, but take him however we can get him.
It's been 3 years since Austin Dillon went to the playoffs. He comes to the last lap.
White flag.
1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
This would be his first win with crew chief Richard Boswell. Both have won before, but never together.
Last year here at Richmond Raceway, it was controversy right here where there was contact with Joey Logano, contact with Denny Hamlin. There's no contact this year. It's all Austin Dillon. He's going to the playoffs.
Let's go, baby! Who is your daddy? Let's go!
Austin Dillon wins in Richmond.
Good job.
To the
Great
delight
call, Richard.
of his grandfather, who says what Steve just said. Great call, Richard Boswell. Win and you're in, and the 3 is in. They're going to the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
White flag in the air, 1 to go at Springfield. Brent Cruz in the 70.
Couple lap cars in front of him, wants to be careful. 3 lap cars in front of him.
Down the backstretch he goes. Brent Cruz gunning for his 3rd win of the season.
That's Alex Clubb he's going by. Alex Clubb is running up in the top 10. Good solid effort for him, running 8th right now.
Absolutely. Into turn 3 goes Cruz. And Brent Cruz off turn 4 in the Springfield 100. Brent Cruz for Nitro Motorsports in that number 70. Toyota takes the checkered flag in the Springfield 100. Lamar Scott 2nd, Kelly Kopsky 3rd, and Butterbean finishes in 4th.
Off of turn number 4, 1 lap to go for Max Reeves. Got the win at Elko a handful of races ago. In that race, he led 84 laps en route to victory. Today, he won the General Tire Pole Award. He's going to lead every lap en route to his 2nd career ARCA Menard Series win. Off the final corner, Max Reeves, Masters Madison.
And that was as sideways as he got this entire race.
The only time that car had any burp of the rear tires on corner exit. Max Reeves on a rail in what may be his most dominant victory in his young racing career.
10 wins for Richard Childress at this place. And his driver on the outside, Austin Hill, next to the control car, Parker Kligerman in the 88.
It's like a pretty even start for both the inside and the outside. Oh, Honeyman tries to make it 3 wide. Not a good move right there. You got to get your speed built up before you move out. That's good for the guys on the inside, though.
Allgaier pushes Kligerman out there. You don't want to get too far out.
Parker's going to have to back it up just a little bit here. He's going to have to block both lanes if they have that run.
So much demand, and here comes Sammy Smith up the middle.
Oh, that's going to help Parker, though, when they can get 3 wide. It's easier for him because they're all going to get bogged down. But we've seen that 8 car super fast at the start of this race. I think they're going to get the wide here, Adam.
Coming back off of turn 4 through the tri-oval. Kligerman is leading.
See Parker's having to work both lanes right here.
There's the white flag. Next flag ends the race. Allgaier getting with it down low. Sammy Smith pushing Kligerman outside.
Parker's in a good position with the push from the 8 right there. Long ways, though, back to the start-finish line.
Look how far out he is.
I think it's going to work out.
3 wide behind him. There goes Sanchez. Hill pushing through. 3 and 4 for the final time. They're crashing behind the leaders. We stay green for now. There's the caution. Parker Kligerman out front. Kligerman for Connor Zillage is going to take the checkers here at Daytona. Unbelievable.
That's a pretty good record, 3 and 4.
Awesome job, Parker.
Thanks for showing up.
Somebody awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to see this interview. We might even have Parker at a loss for words.
Likewise, catching the number 80 of Alex Tagliani in 3rd spot as we come up to complete what will be the final lap. So 1 lap to go as they cross the stripe. There it is. The white flag is out for Marc-Antoine Cameron. Andrew Ranger and Alex Tagliani still holds down 3rd spot. There is the Castrol number 17 of DJ Kennington, again 2nd in points, and the reason we're showing him, he sits 8th place on the track. So this is going to be a very good points day for Marc-Antoine Cameron. He had a good one at the Grand Prix de Trois-Rivières where he finished on the podium in second, chasing the 27 of Andrew Ranger home, and there is the 47 of LP Dumoulin out of this one as the transmission issues likely too much to overcome in the final throes of this race. Turns 7 and 8. Again, the two cars slide straight through there. Not close enough to make a last-ditch effort is Andrew Ranger. He holds down second, but the class of the field so far today has been the points leader coming into this one. He'll stretch that points lead as the 96 of Marc-Antoine Cameron will take the Evora 100 here at Circuit Icon.
They are coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Cole Custer has gone to the front of this race.
He's gotten way out in front, though. Look at the gap that he's given Blaney.
Larson in the middle. Haley down low, being pushed by Chris Buescher. 3 hopefuls in the top 4 positions. Now Haley goes up to the fence, comes back down across in front of Cole Custer. Ryan Blaney now comes into the mix. Can you believe the finish that we are about to see? Cole Custer and Ryan Blaney. This would be epic for Haas factory team. Ryan Blaney ahead of Custer, coming to the line. Ryan Blaney's gonna do it. Wow, they spin across the line, but it's Blaney who gets it done and continues his amazing run of late. And that keeps Alex Bowman in the playoffs. So close for so many hopefuls, but it's a veteran for Team Penske that gets it done. And what about Daniel Suarez, who thought he may have had a chance?
And he will be looking at the white flag from Joe Contreras. Final lap now here for William Sawalich as he's cleanly now into turn 1 and 2. Now down into turn 4. And this has been the excitement zone all afternoon long. Sawalich not pushing it at all. Came into this race with a lot of confidence after his road course performances the last couple of years. And this is exactly what he needs as he looks to climb behind the wheel of his Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota in tomorrow's NASCAR Xfinity Series race. Through turn 8 and 9, down the backstretch for the final time. No pressure from behind into turn 10 and 11. This is where he took the lead from Thomas Annunziata off at turn 12. And William Sawalich for the 2nd consecutive time here at Portland International Raceway, looking at the checkered flag. He will go to victory lane, the winner of the Portland 112. And look at this battle for position. Greg Biffle has snuck around Trevor Huddleston. Biffle will steal the 4th position away from Trevor Huddleston, coming to the checkered flag. Biffle will finish 4th. Huddleston will finish 5th.
Corey Heim certainly on track to do just that. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go here at Darlington.
Well, you've seen the strength of this 11 team all year. They've been in contention with Lane Riggs most of the day, but got a great restart here on the final run of this race and gave himself the lead. Clean track, and he's taking advantage of it.
2021, Corey Heim flexed that muscle and showed the world who he was in the Truck Series. He made his debut, led laps that day. He comes back in 2025, and Corey Heim gets it done. It's Heim time at Darlington. of the season.
Timmy Hill coming in 8th. How about that?
Great finish for Timmy Hill.
To get around next as the laps continue to wind down. All eyes on number 16. We talk about drivers who picked up 2 wins at this racetrack, and we've talked a lot about Matt Hirschman. We've talked a lot about Justin Bonsignor. And who is next to equal Tony Hirschman? Well, how about car number 16? The winner of the Labor Day Classic here at the iconic Steel Palace, winning for the 3rd time in the Toyota Mod Classic, it's Ronnie Silk.
Restart today where Connor Zilisch is not the control car. He's on the front row with Austin Hill, and they're pushing and shoving out of turn 12. 88 gets the jump. Here comes Zilisch. They're 3 wide going to turn 1. Sammy Smith is there. Sawalich is there. It's going to be Zilisch leading the way.
Nick Sanchez locked up there on the inside of Sammy Smith. Zilisch misses the corner.
Missed it again.
And 8 goes around.
Sammy Smith. Who's going to come through with it? Zilisch is able to maintain the lead. Sawalich is second. This is incredible. Overtime sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Nick Sanchez there following William Sawalich goes into 3rd from about outside the top 5 in 1 corner.
And we've gotten word from NASCAR that all cars are good through the maze. What execution by Connor Zilisch, not once but twice when he got pushed through turn 1.
Austin Hill trying to make up for that restart there. It's like he got just in the outside, got squirrely as he tried to put the power down, and that killed his run on the front straightaway, giving opportunity to almost every car around him.
And now Zilisch just wants to get back to the white flag, because at that point he knows the next flag ends the race and he doesn't have to worry about any more restarts. Here he is, turn 11, 10, 11, and 12, back to the start-finish line. White flag is out, 1 to go for Connor Zilisch. What an incredible ending to this race. Next flag would end it.
Just made all the right moves there, was calm and collected through all the chaos that was occurring down into turn 1, made the right decision to go through the A-frames. That netted him the lead because of so much congestion happening down into turn 2.
Great day for William Sawalich. Sanchez is up there. The top 4, all rookies. And they're led by the one that has dominated this season, Connor Zilisch. Swept the stages, got the fastest lap of the day, looking for max points. And to put an exclamation point on an opportunity to win the regular season championship as a first-year driver. Down the back straightaway for the final time to turn 10.
Through all the chaos, the rightful fastest car of the day gets back to the lead, and that is Connor Zilisch.
8s are wild in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Win 8 for driver 88. Connor Zilisch is a phenom. He takes it at Portland. Sawalich second, Sanchez, Eckes, and Hill the top 5.
Second to last time, Sam Fellows will see the white flag this time by.
You see the 87 of Sam Fellows got really tight through turns 9 and 10, allowed the 96 to close up that gap just a little bit.
This is where the 96 of Marc-Antoine Camirand has been a little bit better than the Polysleep number 87 of Sam Fellows through turn number 2. Camirand tucks it way to the inside, touches the grass even, and out to the outside rumble strip, but tucks in behind. So they'll go single file through turn number 3. This one's not over yet. The 96 is within striking distance.
I feel like the 96 got his make his move in a turn 5A here. The 87 gets down the straightaway really good.
Into turn number 5. Not close enough to make that move to the inside, but it's the drive off that will be the difference.
Oh.
Camirand gets into the 87 of Fellows. Contact and around into the lead goes Marc-Antoine Camirand. Fellows left the door open just a little bit. Camirand made contact. You can see the mark on the nose of the GM Paya number 96. New race leader into turn number 8.
I think the 87 is going to get there.
He's got Connor Bell filling his mirror as well, but Camirand
will float through turn number 8, 9. What's going to happen in turn 10? Is Fellows close enough? No, he's got to play defense to hang on to second spot as Connor Bell moves to the inside. The win will go to Cameron. Fellows in the grass will hang on to third as Connor Bell steals away second in the final turn. Oh, boys.
Chase Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones. This is it. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Who do you think's going to do it? We'll have the answer real soon. Here comes Tyler Reddick. He's only just over a car length back. It's going to come down to turns 3 and 4. And Reddick throws everything he's got at Chase Briscoe.
Close enough.
Is he close enough? Briscoe's able to move by. This was the race that changed Chase Briscoe's life last year, and he's done it again. Briscoe wins the Southern 500.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Butt whipping right there. Awesome job. That's all you needed to do. Good old school.
Green, white checker to wrap up the Hungry Hens 100 at DeCoin. Brendan Queen bringing us back down for the restart. 2 laps to go. Kovsky with a bit of a hiccup as debris flies to the entrance of turn 1. Butterbean, though, able to build a car length advantage on Lawless Allen as they're both wrestling the cars to 1 and 2.
Kovsky holds onto that third spot. Isabella now 4th. Tim Monroe in 5th. And here comes Chase Howard, that white and blue car, running 6th.
Queen will lead the field through 3 and 4. Washes up the track a little bit. Gets a little more sideways to give Allen a chance to mount a charge on what will be the final lap at DeCoin. White flag in the air for Butterbean. Butterbean nursing a half-second advantage while Allen tries to regroup all he can in this final half-lap stretch to the finish.
Butterbean said, please everyone stay straight. Let's get to the finish line here.
Working his way into 3 and 4. The final dirt race of 2025 is going to go to the ARCA Menard Series Championship points leader. 6th win of the season. Brendan Butterbean Queen wins at DeCoin. Lawless Allen comes home 2nd. Kelly Kovsky, another impressive effort in the ARCA car 3rd. Robusto 4th. Monroe your top 5. But Brendan Queen, when it's your year, it seems to be your year. And with 4 races to go, Phil, he adds another check to the win column.
Flag is out. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Nice and easy through turns 1 and 2 and a final drive down the back straightaway. What a rookie campaign for CZ. Going to win the regular season championship. 9 victories. That's the most ever by a rookie. And an exclamation point here tonight. Connor Zilisch wins at St. Louis. It's his 4th victory in a row.
Man, what you had to go through to get here and to win this regular season and win this race, man. So damn proud of you, kid. Hey guys, thank you. Pit crew, awesome job. Thank you guys. Good job today. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Hamlin is within 1.25 miles of a win. He has finished 2nd here the last 2 years. And in this young history of NASCAR Cup Series competition at Worldwide Technology Raceway, with Hamlin's pole yesterday, he made it 4 different pole sitters in the 4 years. And in just 2 turns and half a straight, he's going to make it 4 different winners in 4 years. What a run from Denny Hamlin. He has led the most laps. Hamlin wins in St. Louis and books a spot in the round of 12.
Oh, boys. 200 for Toyota DH. Great job. Great execution, everyone. To be proud of that.
Coach Gibbs is smiling because his drivers have won the first 2 races of the playoffs.
Proud of you.
Coming up to wrap things up at ARCA at the last great Coliseum. Brent Cruz on the outside, the leader. Tristan McKee on the bottom in the 82. 2 laps to settle it.
Poor restart by Tristan McKee once again. He may hold on to the second spot.
Side by side off turn 2 for second. Brendan Queen to the outside of his teammate McKee. He gets way wide off of turn 4 as Cruz comes to the line with 1 to go.
Remember, they have to get to the checkered flag without the caution coming out to be an official race.
Cruz is a half lap clear to victory through 3 and 4 for the final time. A dominant performance. Brent Cruz is going to get the job done at Bristol. And the celebration begins for Isaac Kitzmiller by virtue of his 8th place effort. Isaac is the 2025 ARCA Menards East Series champion.
His crew chief got married last week. He was there celebrating with them, and what a moment this is going to be. Final lap at Bristol Motor Speedway. Lane Riggs looking for the checkered flag for the 3rd time this season off at turn 4. He does it. Lane Riggs wins it at Bristol Motor Speedway. What a drive. He does it from the back of the pack.
Awesome job, pit crew. So proud of you, boys.
We'll see the white flag this time around. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He threw a slider here earlier. He didn't do it that time, but he might curve in a second. 3 to second.
Is there enough time? Driving down below Almirola. Coming to the checkers. Creed is there, but it's Almirola who wins it at Bristol.
My man.
He'll get close in turn 3 and 4. Coming off of 4, we'll see the white flag. 1 more lap to go for the driver from Bois-Catel, Quebec, Donald Teague. 1 quick look in his mirror off turn number 2. We'll see a flash of green. That's DJ Kennington. A little too far behind to make a stab at it here in turn number 3. He'll close the gap, but it's not enough. Donald Teague will win his first to 2025 here in the first of 2 at Delaware Speedway.
Wow, what an exciting race, and we still got 1 more.
White flag is up, 1 more lap to go. Teague is your race leader. It's a 3-car battle at the front.
We'll see if DJ opts to use the bumper here through turn 3. He's there, he's in distance.
Teague will lead him into turn number 3. Kennington will get close. He opts to hold off the 74. Teague off a 4-wheel go back-to-back here at Delaware. Kennington and Lacroix will follow him home for 2nd and 3rd.
What a race.
Oh boy, what a clean race between those 2 veteran drivers.
Gibbs Racing has dominated these 2025 playoffs with Chase Briscoe, with Denny Hamlin, and now it's Christopher Bell, who's 1 lap to go, thanks to Credit One Bank, away from victory. But Keselowski's not done with yet. Here comes Brad. Hits him hard.
Good, perfect.
Bell sustains it, and Bell's gonna drive to victory. How about that? Christopher Bell in Bristol. That was beautiful. He's turned frustration and anger into victory in the space of a week.
Joe Contreras putting the white flag in the wind this time around. Final lap for Robbie Cadilli. He's opened up a 3-car length lead off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Huddleston not going to be able to get there through turns 3 and 4. Here he is. Give it to Robbie Cadilli, your winner here at All-American Speedway.
The trophy in sight. Off turn number 4, green flag goes back in the air, and Justin Bonsignore launches out in front, inside lane. It's Tyler Ripkema battling side by side, trying to take over second. Problems for Mike Christopher Jr. He's off the pace to the inside.
Oh, what a tough break for him. Yeah, a little bit of smoke from that car and immediately drops to the bottom of the racetrack. A tough break for Christopher and the 13 crew.
Into turn number 3, the battle is on. Ripkema challenging to the back bumper of Justin Bonsignore. Turn number 4, white flag is in the air. One more time around for Justin Bonsignore.
Bonsignore with a little bit of breathing room between himself and Ripkema. Ripkema stays right in his tracks. And Craig Lutz is there too. Don't count him out.
Ripkema is there off turn 2. Can he make a move for the victory? The block. Bonsignore drives right down to the inside lane of the racetrack. He can't go any lower. Here comes Ripkema on the apron through turns 3 and 4. Out in front, off turn number 4. Checkered flag in sight. And off the corner, to the line they come. They make contact. Ripkema into the outside wall, but he takes the checkered flag for his first ever Whelen Modified Tour victory. What a finish. Tyler Ripkema has knocked that right front tire completely off the 3 car, but he got to the line first after contact from behind with Justin Bonsignore, and in a 2-lap finish to the run to the finish, it is Tyler Ripkema for the first time in his career, and Old Blue has won at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
White flag is in the air. Final lap. Greg Biffle won 9 races back in 1999, most wins in a season. Corey Heim wasn't even born.
Hello, Greg.
What a day it's been for Corey Heim. He's led 123 laps. It's just been a magical season. As he comes off of turn number 4, Corey Heim gets it done. He wins at New Hampshire. He ties the all-time wins record at 9.
The final corner, 1 lap to go for Butterbean.
As you mentioned, maybe the best car doesn't always win, but he was a darn sure good driver.
As we talked about all night long, the best of the best in ARCA competition have been able to win at Salem. Brendan Butterbean Queen's going to add his name to that list. 7th win of 2025. Brendan Butterbean Queen wins at Salem. Andrew Patterson with an unbelievable night with the Nitro Motorsports team, 2nd. Honeyman 3rd. But the roll for Butterbean continues with his 7th notch in the win column this season.
Cameron now 7/10 of a second ahead of Will LaRue as we hit the white flag. One more lap to go to settle a championship here in 2025. Down the back straightaway for the final time. There is your race leader, the red roof of the 96 of Marc-Antoine Cameron off of 4. Cameron is going to win the XPN 250 in Autodrome Montmagny, and with it, a back-to-back championship here in 2025.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. It has been a day dominated by the Team Penske Fords. Joey Logano led 147 laps. Blaney, after he completes this circuit, it'll be 116, and it'll be the victorious one. Are we watching the beginning of a championship campaign for Ryan Blaney to become a 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champ? It sure looks like it today. From practice to the front row to victory lane, Ryan Blaney wins in New Hampshire for the first time.
Hell yeah, fellas. God, I'm exhausted. Thank you, guys. What a weekend, man. Congratulations. Thanks, guys.
Brendan Butterbean Queen, the control car on the bottom in the 28 with Giro Ruggiero up top. Green and white are going to come out together. Take 2.
Oh, a lot of wheel spin again from that 18 on the outside. Great launch for Brendan Queen. He's thinking, all right, let's make a lap, guys.
Well, we're 3 wide right now for 3rd. And contact.
Amongst teammates there, everybody just about bounced around one another. Honeyman the 3rd, Queen half a lap clear to victory. Ruggiero with one last shot in 3 and 4. Pins the car right down to the white line in 3 and 4.
He's sending it in there, sliding up the racetrack.
But it's not going to happen. A sweep of the heartland for Brendan Butterbean Queen. He wins for the 8th time in 2025.
This time for Brandon Jones. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
No need to push the the issue right here. He's got almost a 3-second lead on Connor Zilic behind him. He can ride right behind these guys. Just bring it home.
He was at Joe Gibbs Racing before, went to Junior Motorsports, unable to make the playoffs the last 2 years. But he comes back to drive for the coach, and it's been a great 2025 for number 20. Hello, round of 8. Brandon Jones, the king at Kansas.
Total domination right there, Brandon Jones. Great work.
Coming to the white flag. Final lap for Trevor Huddleston and Kyle Keller. What will we see? Down the backstretch and into turns 3 and 4. Keller trying to get the nose to the inside. He's got one final shot into turn 3. Will he move him up the racetrack? Huddleston up the track. Here comes Keller to the inside. Can't make it stick. Give it to Trevor Huddleston. And here comes the battle for 3rd and 4th. Off of turn 4, Johnson sideways. Photo finish for 3rd place.
So it's our second bite at overtime, presented by Credit One Bank. Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell. A couple of Toyotas on that front row. How will they be helped by their teammates, or if at all? Let's have another go at it. Back under green to try and finish off this Hollywood Casino 400. Wallace in front for the time being. Briscoe goes up high like he did a little earlier. It's a drag race down the back stretch towards 3. Bell looks good at the moment. Briscoe goes up high. Hamlin's hugging the low side. Look how close these two are here. And here comes Chase Briscoe. It's the 3 JGR Toyotas. Wallace is still hanging on. Hamlin has come up into 2nd. With those power steering issues, the man who has led 160 laps today still has a chance on this final lap. Briscoe's in the wall. Bubba's hanging on. Here comes Hamlin. Driving that car with no power steering. Bubba's in the wall. He's fighting his boss for this win. Chase Elliott comes through on the inside. Oh my goodness. Chase Elliott. How about that?
Go! Yeah! That's my man!
Leaders making their way through the Echo Park Automotive restart zone. Corey Heim, Connor Mozak restarting up front. Lane Riggs lost some positions, went wide as they head down into turn 1.
Yeah, and Lane Riggs didn't get going right there. Check that whole outside line up. Connor Zilic has to battle with Brent Cruz back there right now, and Ty Majeski is really the one in the position with the fresh tires in front of the crowd that pitted so far.
Being told no clutch on the 34, some more issues for Lane Riggs.
Well, Zilic got underneath Majeski right there. That's going to be a big pass. But these guys running side by side are just basically running roadblock for Corey Heim. Look how far out there he is.
So it's a green-white checker here. Corey Heim.
Whoa, here they go.
Oh, trucks around. Chandler Smith goes around. Almost blocks in the 98 at Ty Majeski. He loses a bunch of spots.
Turn 7, we just seen it, man. People bonsai in there, and it just wipes out so many, and Corey Heim's looking great.
Yeah, he's looking great right now. You see that the guy that got through right there was Brent Cruz, but that's exactly what Corey Heim wanted to see. He wanted to see those guys check up those fresh tire guys as much as they could right here, but you see Ty Majeski just go in there and way too far and wipes a bunch of them out.
The next flag that Corey Heim will see will be the white flag. The next flag will end the race. So much on the line for Corey Heim. We're talking about the day he's had. They're wrecking all over the place through the chicane, the restart zone area. We've got a truck around. We stay green. There he is, Jake Garcia. Lane Riggs just going by. Lane lost so much track position there as his issues continue to build.
Well, like we talked about, just keep yourself in position to capitalize on things. They all hit pit road. Corey Heim stays out on the racetrack. They get stacked up. Keep yourself in the game, Joey.
Just stay around. They all took care of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, he just did his thing. Oh, Honeycutt, who had a great day going.
5th, he goes around. Gets it straight. We've talked about Corey Heim and what this team has done today, what they've overcome since going into the tire wall at the drop of the green flag. They didn't give up. That truck was wrecked on all 4 corners. There's a reason we have talked about him as much as we have. Corey Heim comes out of turn 14, 3 corners to go. Corey Heim gets it done. He wins at the Roval. Corey Heim is the winningest driver in one season. 10 wins is the most ever for a driver, and he gets it done.
Oh, easy.
Working his way under Jackson McLaren and to the line, white flag and final lap in the 2025 ARCA Menard Series season.
Max is saying, just stay green. Let me get to that start-finish line.
2 turns to go. And from the General Tire pole to victory lane, 3rd win of the season, Max Reeves closeouts the ARCA campaign in 2025 with a win at Toledo.
And there's our champion. He clinched it when he took the green flag, but a great effort by this entire team. What a great season for Butterbean.
Comes out before we get the white flag. We'll do it all again. It's overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Time to settle it at the Charlotte Roval.
And Austin Green got a great start there. Casgrau look at the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact, not bad.
Zilich away with the lead. And watch the standings. They will continue to change.
Pretty clean so far. This turn. Oh, there's going to be turned around right here. The 54 makes contact. Oh, he can't get going right now. Fortunately, he got his teammate Brandon Jones right behind him.
Gray at +5, but he's sliding in the wrong direction. Allgaier goes by on the fresher tires. Gray now at +1 as they continue to scream by.
Oh,
look at Eckes diving in. Sanchez goes in there. There goes Alex LeBay around.
That pole runs into him. Carson Kvapil narrowly avoided it. This could bring out a caution. I don't know if 07 can get going right here.
Right now we stay green. Leaders coming through the chicane on the back straightaway. Look at that cut line. Sammy Smith. There's a 3-way tie at the cut right now. Gray, Smith, and Kvapil. This is crazy.
Oh, Taylor Gray needs to get all he can right here and hope Jesse Love, you see him on his inside, doesn't get by him. He's going to have to race him hard. And you've got a car sparking. That's Christian Eckes. Smoke. Oh, he's locking the rear tires here in the final chicane.
We've seen the white flag.
Oh,
next
Jesse
flag
Love
would end the race.
up.
Connor Zilich leading.
White flag.
I mean, look at that cut line. Kvapil +3, Sammy Smith +1, -1 for Taylor Gray. Sanchez only 9 out if things get really wild here for this group.
I think Gray's going to have enough speed to get back by the 2. Jesse's been better all day long. He's just got to do anything he can to get back to him here, especially if you get to the final chicane within striking distance.
And there's the caution.
Fluid down the back. Fluid exodus.
The race will be official when they come back around. Connor Zilich leading. Sammy Smith right now in the 3rd position, scored at +1. Just in front of him, Carson Kvapil at +3. Taylor Gray -1. Trophy number 10 for Connor Zilich comes at the Charlotte Roval.
How about Austin Green coming
Career
up second?
best.
Great job. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
great job.
Career best for Austin Green, who won the ARCA race on the oval here in the spring.
Spectacular day for him.
He had a great restart there.
He did.
Restart.
Probably the best restart we've seen on the inside all day long. Most competitive with Connor. Yeah.
White flag is out. No one is surrendering at the point.
He's completed all the laps this year, but this is the statement for Austin Beers off of turn number 4, the winner of the Eddie Partridge 256. Checkered flag out, it's Austin Beers.
Austin Beers takes down the impressive victory. He'll command the point lead as well. Ron Silk to finish in second. Justin Bonsignore to round out the top 3.
Right there, Chastain loses a point, down to 2. Remember, the tiebreaker goes to Logano. So if it's 0, that is a Logano advancement. You have a lap and a half for the 1 car to try to hold off Hamlin. The 88 has already taken the white flag. He's so far ahead. So a caution would end it. We are on the white flag lap. A caution would end the race.
Here's the 11 car. The 11 car is to the 1. He is going to get to him. There's the 34.
Here comes Gilliland.
Getting the 11.
Just 2 points in it. The 1's going to have to defend for all he's worth. I'm sure he understands the task at hand. He's now on his final lap, the 88 on the top of the screen.
No rear grip on the 1 car at all, leaving that corner.
He was stuck exiting turn 7. So now that brings it to a point above and a point below. For Ross Chastain to the good, Joey Logano a point down. Well, remember, Chastain still has an
Smoke out of the 88.
Van Gisbergen, top box. There was smoke from the 88. It was going sideways a little. He's headed down to the backstretch chicane on the final lap. Can he nurse it home? He's got 18 seconds to just crawl around with Kyle Larson in pursuit. And Chastain now is taking 1 to go.
I don't know how Chastain can hold these guys behind him. I don't think there's any way.
Unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you so much.
In a very humble approach, Shane Van Gisbergen answered all the questions and said, I'm not necessarily going to be granted a win in this race, but he's got the win. SVG wins the Roval.
Oh, yeah, boys.
The race is on to make it to the 8, to the round of 8. The chasers are coming to take points away from Ross Chastain. Can Chastain defend like he has never defended before?
Right on you.
The 1 and the 11 heading into turn 7. The 88 had such a big lead. These guys have to finish a big slide out of Chastain. There's the position. Can he somehow get back by the 11? That eliminates the 1.
Here comes the 48 with a lot of momentum. Remember, if it's in a tied situation, Joey Logano gets it on the tiebreaker. And that has put Ross Chastain in a 0-0 tie with Joey Logano. That means the 22 would go through. AJ Allmendinger has just come across the finish line in reverse. A crazy finish for the 16. And in a wild swing on the last lap, things are going in Joey Logano's favor. Incredible. Whoa! Oh, and around goes Ross Chastain. And Denny Hamlin, and Chastain wants to come across the line in reverse, just like AJ did. And he has. My goodness. We promised you it was going to be a wild finish. Did you ever think you would see that? Logano makes it to the tune of 4 points. And Ross Chastain literally gave it everything.
Here he comes to the white flag. Final time around for Trevor Huddleston. No pressure from behind. Huddleston into turns 3 and 4. Looking at the checkered flag. Connor Hall not going to get there. Give it to Trevor Huddleston.
White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Eric Almirola in front of Connor Zilisch. Eric Almirola made his first ever Cup start right here in Las Vegas. A special place for him. He was a runner-up in the spring, so you know he wanted to get back to the top of the mountain, and he's going to do it here tonight. Coming off of turn 4, Eric Almirola sweeps the stages, and he wins the opening race in the round of 8. Give it to number 19.
Man, what a race. I mean, all race long. Not one dominant car. We had 3 or 4 guys.
He'll come to the white flag this time for Ronnie Silk.
One more circuit to go. Ron Silk, Bill Moran, and that race team they have been so amazing. Whenever they've showed up, they weren't looking for points, they were looking for money. And today, it looks like the money will be shifted to car number 16. Ronnie Silk has taken down the impressive victory. Phil Moran and the boys celebrating down on
to go, presented by Credit One Bank. 1 lap to go to determine Denny Hamlin going to the Championship 4. What a gritty performance. Coming back from those early race challenges. The 44-year-old veteran who is still searching for that elusive championship. Well, he's going to get win number 60. He's won in Vegas before, but maybe this is the most important win. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix.
Woo, let's go, D8. How about that? So proud of you, bud. Las Vegas, getting up on...
Look at the 11 team. So pumped, and rightly so.
This is NASCAR overtime, our first attempt here. It'll be a green-white checker. We stay caution-free.
Nice hop there behind him. You saw him really pull up on the back of Gio. And that energy, but look at the third trucks, how they're connected.
Spire trucks working well together on the outside.
The top 3 are very well connected. A lot of energy up there. They're going to start to fall apart. You see the other third truck roll forward, Ty Majeski. And that's going to bring the bottom lane back forward.
Majeski was slow on the start, but like you said, Brad, he's closed in now, right on the back of Heim. Can he shove Heim into Ruggiero?
And he does.
I think he did just that.
Perfect timing right on the entry, just before the entry of turn 3 here.
Gio needs to tuck it over a little bit. You don't want to leave that gap on the bottom.
We see the 77 and the 7 in the top lane with a big push.
Coming out of turn 4, they make their way through the tri-oval. Next flag will be the white flag.
So this race will now be official.
Big run for Corey LaJoie on the outside.
Final lap, Gio Ruggiero has dominated the race as much as you can at Talladega. He's led 36 laps. Can he lead at the very end when it matters most?
Nice push there by Heim off turn 2.
Corey Heim's going to have a very difficult decision to make here. Does he stick with his teammate or does he chase the record book? Because he's going to get him into turn 3 with the lead.
Look at Majeski all over the back of that 11 truck.
Corey Heim, second inside, 10 wins on the season. He stays tucked up with his teammate right now. Out of turn number 4.
A good push on the outside lane. This is looking like it.
Gio Ruggiero in the 17, the 19-year-old. Does he hold off his teammate? He doesn't. Gio Ruggiero, welcome to victory lane.
How about that?
Starts P1, finishes P1.
Overtime at Talladega, presented by Credit One Bank. Front row, Austin Hill and Josh Williams.
So far, so good. It looks like all those cars are accelerating. See, Honeyman's giving a big push.
I think Josh Williams is out. And look at Carson Kvapil. He got fuel, working that outside lane. Austin Hill away with the race lead. Can he hang on?
Carson's still got a lot of momentum. Looks like most of those cars are going to go with him. Sanchez stuck in the middle. Carson might be in a great position right here because he is going to have the most fuel.
Eckes jumps up in that outside lane in front of Kvapil.
But can the 21 even make it? A massive gap out there. Eckes down to the bottom.
Honeyman hanging with Austin Hill. Remember, once we get the white flag, next flag ends the race. Kvapil coming strong in the outside lane.
It's so unorganized right now. Carson fortunate to get by Blaine Perkins right there. As Eckes is in the outside row, we'll see where the momentum's going to be. Sanchez is wiggling around through the middle.
Through the tri-oval, back to the start-finish line. White flag is out. Next flag ends it at Talladega. Austin Hill trying to get the season sweep.
Who has enough gas, or do they have enough gas is the question right now.
Look at Justin Allgaier down here on the bottom right now, contending for second.
What a comeback this would be for the reigning champ, trying to lock up a position. caution in Phoenix. His young teammate tried to do it as well.
Before he gets turned.
Sanchez into the wall. If we get a caution, it's over. Hill leads. Eckes is second. Kvapil is third.
They're going to have a little bit of a run. If the 1 can get to the 16's bumper, they might have enough. Can the 7, look at the run the 7 has getting to the 1. Can they push him?
Off the turn 4 and back to the tri-oval. Austin Hill leads. Outside lane, Carson Kvapil. Back to the start-finish line. Here they are.
Hill's out of gas.
Austin Hill is on and wins. 2 in a row at Talladega for driver 21.
It looked like Hill was swerving, coming to the
baby. Oh, my God. You talk about some damn domination. Let's go.
This brings us to a green-white checker overtime situation presented by Credit One Bank. Who do you have? Who do you like? And who's going to perform the biggest on the big track? Back to racing, and the teammates on the front row. William Byron on the inside, Kyle Larson on the outside. Who's going to make the right decision at the right time? Hocevar in the 77, pushing William Byron. Bubba Wallace pushing Kyle Larson. The teammates on the third row from Joe Gibbs Racing.
Someone's got to make it 3 wide at some point. Who's the first one to do it?
Look at that top line. They're stuck together. Absolutely stuck together. Kyle Busch says, Jeff, I was thinking about making a third lane. Yeah, I will make a third lane.
Up front, big push on the top right here. The 23, will he stay with the 5? He will so far. He's going to push the 5 out to the lead. Will the 5 go down the block? He will, and the 23 will jump to his outside.
But the 23 has good momentum for the 19. A good push. Now the bottom lane is more organized.
3 playoff drivers in the top 4 positions. Bubba Wallace doesn't care about that. He wants another win at Talladega. Kyle Larson's trying to get his first ever win on a super speedway. Wallace has half a car length at the moment. The Hendrick teammates, what's happened? Look at this, Larson is out. Maybe out of gas. That leaves Wallace. Here comes Briscoe on the inside. Ty Gibbs has got a chance. Gilliland's got a chance. Tucked up on that low line. The Joe Gibbs Racing teammates with Bubba Wallace up high. They're in the shadows of the tri-oval. Briscoe, Wallace, Gibbs. Chase Briscoe's going to get his first win on a super speedway and lock his way into the championship 4. Byron spins through into the shadows. It's Briscoe's big time on the big track.
Yeah.
Driver looking for his first NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour win on the outside, and Steven Kopcik has a hard time coming up through the gears, and we're underway.
Eric Goodale out of shape on the start. He gets shuffled out. Here comes Beers to the inside. He'll take over second. Justin Bonsignore away with the race lead in turn 3.
And it is picturesque with Justin Bonsignore leading this race, and your defending champion. Excuse me.
Into turn number 1, Justin Bonsignore clear ahead with the race lead. The battle for second, Austin Beers and Steven Kopcik. They make their way into turn number 3 the final time. Justin Bonsignore is going to come up off turn number 4. He will win the race in another grandfather clock, but behind them, finishing in second, Austin Beers becomes the youngest champion in the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour as he has won the 2025 NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour Championship.
And he might make a big risky move here on Corey Heim on this restart, Jamie, to your point.
And the 52 has never won a Truck Series race. Here we go, green flag in the air. It's NASCAR overtime. Corey Heim, clean restart. Nose to nose for Caden Honeycutt in the 1 of Brent Cruz. Then you have Lane Riggs there. Riggs out by 1 point right now.
They're going to be 3 wide, maybe.
White flag, next flag will end the race. 1 lap to go.
Oh, big contact. Lane Riggs is going to work Brent Cruz up the racetrack.
Lane Riggs is desperate right now. 1 point out. He has to do everything possible to pick that position out. Meanwhile, up front, Corey Heim sees his 11th win of the season. Corey Heim wins it at
And Riggs beats Brent Cruz to the line.
Oh my
We're going to have a tie. And Caden Honeycutt. Does he have the tiebreaker? Yes, he does.
Honeycutt
Holy
gets the
cow.
tiebreak.
Change it up. Here we go. Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. It's Taylor Gray and a bunch of drivers that want to win and get to Phoenix.
Pretty good launch for him. Really good.
That's exactly what he needed.
Yeah, he needs the 20 and the 8 to stay side by side, though, or get far enough out. Oh, my God, it's almost identical to what we saw in the spring, what we're getting ready to watch right here.
Through turns 3 and 4, we'll come back to the white flag.
Does Sammy get a good run here? Can he get closer? It's still a big enough gap.
Taylor Gray leads. Quapple showing +4.
I think he's close enough.
Oh, Sammy's there.
Had a good run.
Here we go to turn 3. Gray out front of Smith. This time he's all clear. Welcome to the club, Taylor Gray. You are a winner in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And here comes Carson Quapple. Wow. Quapple ends up 18th.
Unofficially, will make it by 4 points over the 20 for Carson Quapple.
What a contrast from these two guys. One started on the pole, one started in 31st. And they're both racing for the win. They're both chasing a championship spot. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And what a performance from the 24 and the 12. They've been in a league of their own. Well, William Byron has won 2 Daytona 500s. He's going to put today right up there with them. William Byron is going to Phoenix and has a chance to race for the championship. Fantastic.
Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah, William. Great job. Great freaking job. I'm so proud of all of you. There's a plan. So he did it. Thank you, guys.
He did everything he needed to do. It's his 3rd win at Martinsville, but it's his most important one. And his teammate from Hendrick Motorsports.
Great job, HMS. 2 cars through. Great job.
Kyle Larson's got a shot to become a 2-time champion.
All right, guys, here we go. NASCAR overtime, number 2. Ty Majeski, Corey Heim up front. 2 laps to decide the championship. Caden Honeycutt is right there. Nose to nose.
Majeski sends it in there. Heim up the track. He gets the lead.
Corey Heim, Ty Majeski, Caden Honeycutt. Next flag will be the white flag. There it is. The next flag will end this race. What a storybook season it has been for Corey Heim. The best we've ever seen. An 11-time winner. They'll be moving on from the Truck Series full-time. This young man from Georgia. It has been magical. And here he comes one last time. Corey Heim wins the race. Corey Heim is a champion.
Wow.
There it is.
Such an impressive year. And
Thank you guys, man. That's awesome.
love
the emotion,
love
man. That just tells you what,
what it means
what is
to
wrong
these
with us,
guys.
Regan. That's exactly, we just get it, man. This was a great evening.
And this team is so tight. Corey Heim, Scott Zipadelli, Tony Hirschman, the spotter, Cale Uphoff, Ryan Zunk, Brett Sincelli, Adam Lewis, Corey White. That is his pit crew that has gotten it done for him. 12 wins on the season out of 25 races. The best truck won. The best driver won.
Final lap of the 2025 season now underway here at Phoenix. Crews back up onto the racing surface into turns 1 and 2, hugging that yellow line. Down the backstretch for the final time. Carson Brown trying to close the gap into turns 3 and 4. He's not going to be able to do it. Off of turn 4, checkered flag waving. Brett Crews will sweep the season here at Phoenix Raceway. Carson Brown coming home in second. And there is the checkered flag to put the exclamation point on it for the final time. Trevor Huddleston, the 2025 ARCA Menard Series West champion.
Flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. This week, he changed the screensaver on his phone to a picture of he and his dad working on his race car when he was a little kid. Jesse Love, hoping to celebrate with his old man, and he's a half a lap away. Passed his best friend to get the lead. It is a storybook ending. 20 years old from California, Jesse Love wins at Phoenix, and he is the 2025 Xfinity Series champion.
What a moment for that family.
Yeah, TV, baby! Top team, hell of a job. I can't believe it.
Congratulations, guys.
Champion, son.
Look at his emotion inside that car.
Oh, yeah.
Paint schemes are very similar. Third car on the outside with the yellow banner, Larson. Fifth car on the inside. Below, both blue and white cars. That's Hamlin on the inside. Track is clear. We're in NASCAR overtime to decide this 2025 championship. Is it going to be Kyle Larson? Is it going to be Denny Hamlin?
You ready?
Here we go to determine the championship. NASCAR overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Hamlin on that far right. Look for the big P on the hood. And he's almost level with Larson. Larson's way up high. And look at Larson shoot around them all. Logano gets a little bit squiggly. Keselowski leads. 3 wide down into turn 3. Kyle Larson has the advantage here. White flag is out. Final lap of the season, presented by Credit One Bank. There is less than a mile between Kyle Larson and a second NASCAR Cup Series championship. Hamlin isn't within reach. Incredible day, incredible scenes. And the 33-year-old from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson, comes to the line and is a 2-time champion.
Let's go, team! Let's go! I can't believe it.
When the day looked done, never give up.